All right, everybody, welcome back. Cobre High School tonight, as our Cobre High Indians play host to the visiting Hot Springs Tigers. First game will be here, the JV boys and the varsity boys to follow. So again, no fans today, so we're going to try to provide you guys the best live feed and keep you guys updated on what's going on. Again, thanks for the setup from Trey Burnett here, providing you guys all the video, and myself, Les Gonzalez, will give you guys a play-by-play here tonight. So referees, looks like it's going to be Bobby Trujillo and James Maestas for tonight's game. And just a quick rundown of the lineup for both teams. For the Hot Springs Tigers, we're going to have Jonathan Flores, Rain Arida, Noah Gibson, Dominic Padilla, Ethan Flores, Jacob Feltz, Dylan Simpson, and Fred Villagran. For our Cobre High Indians, we're going to have Orlando Trujillo, Eli Diaz, Caleb Martinez, GJ Peru, Zion Guck, Jesse Dominguez, Hunter Burnett, Serge Sarcido, Elijah Hernandez, AJ Para, Daniel Sandoval, and Gabriel Cabrera. Starting lineups for our Cobre Indians tonight are going to be number 3, Caleb Martinez, number 4, GJ Peru, number 14, Jesse Dominguez, number 25, Hunter Burnett, and number 14, Elijah Hernandez. For Hot Springs, we're going to have number 4, Jonathan Flores, number 14, Dominic Padilla, number 32, Ethan Flores, number 33, Jacob Feltz, and number 34, Dylan Simpson. So to start the game, no jump ball. Hot Springs will start the game off with possession. We're going to have Padilla dribbling up, guarded up top by Jesse Dominguez. The Indians will come out in the man-to-man defense. Hot Springs with the ball. We'll swing it over to Feltz. Feltz slipping down low, guarded up top by Peru. 3 ball there by number 4, Jonathan Flores is good. So Hot Spring takes the early lead, 3-0, 7:40 and counting here in the first quarter. Peru will be dribbling up. Looks like Hot Springs will come out in man-to-man. Jesse Dominguez pops a 3 ball. Falls off mark, and ball is poked away. Their last touch by the Indians, so Tier C will get possession of the ball. 3-0, Hot Springs on top. Again, this is the JV boys or varsity boys are to follow. And Hot Springs with the ball. We're going to have Pavia dribbling up. He swings it in to Ethan Flores. Throws it down to Feltz. Pass stolen there by Jesse Dominguez, and he's on the run. Looks like he's going to take it all the way to the basket. Shots up. No good for Dominguez. And Martinez with a tough play there. Throws it off a Hot Springs defender there, and possession will stay with the Indians underneath their own basket. So 7:08 to go, 3-0, Hot Springs on top. Again, can't find the feed, you can go to YouTube and you can search Cobre Media, and the live will be there. Also on the Cobre Consolidated Schools Facebook page, the Cobre Sports Facebook page, they're sharing it away there. So pass the links on, man. You can catch these boys playing some ball. So the Indians with the ball, turnover on the Indians right there. And ball will go back to the Tigers with 6:58 to go in the first quarter. We're going to have Flores dribbling, Padilla dribbling up for Hot Springs, guarded up top by Jesse Dominguez. And swing it quickly into Simpson. Ball poked away, and Dominguez with the steal, and they're going to get their first foul of the game. It looks like it's going to be on number 14, Dominic Padilla. And that'll be his first foul, first team foul for Hot Springs. So the foul was on the floor. The Indians will get possession at half court. And it looks like we're going to have Jesse James dribbling up for the Indians. 6:45 and counting. Swings it over to Peru. Peru quickly in the Elijah Hernandez. Ball poked away, and Tier C on the run. And that's Dominic Padilla with the fast break. Shots up. No good. Rebound there. Loose ball picked up by Jesse Dominguez. Dominguez will get it poked away there by Padilla from Hot Springs. He'll pop the 3 ball from the top of the key. Big rebound there by Elijah Hernandez, and the Indians have possession with 6:21. We're going to have Caleb Martinez dribbling up for the Indians. Back to Peru. Peru is going to look for the open man. Swings it right back over to Caleb. Tier C will stay in the zone defense here. Peru quickly into Hernandez at the top of the free throw line. Caleb with the ball from the corner. Nice pump fake. Shots up. No good. Big rebound there by Jesse James. Jesse swings it up top to Peru, and he'll reset. Right back to Dominguez. They're going to catch Jesse with the travel there. So a turnover from the Indians, and Hot Springs will quarter. 3-0, Hot Springs on top. Our Lady Indians, the varsity game just started to go. Looks like 7:10 to go there. Lady Indians on top 2-0. So I'll keep a close call on that one and keep you guys up to date on that here. So we're gonna have Padilla dribbling up for Hot Springs, guarded up top by Jesse James Dominguez. He gets a play calling from his coach. Indians gonna stay in the zone defense here. 3-ball popped up there by Ethan Flores. No good. Big rebound there by Elijah Hernandez. And going to turn over the ball there, and possession will stay back down here with Hot Springs. They'll get the ball in the corner here of their own basket. We're going to have Jonathan Flores inbounding the ball for Hot Springs. Looking for the open man, and he swings it into Dylan Simpson. Pick up his dribble and right back to Padilla for Hot Springs. He's calling out the play. Going to swing it up top there to Feltz. Feltz at the top of the three-point line. The Indians playing good defense, playing them tight here. Swings it back over to Flores. Flores pops a 3-ball, and that's way off mark. Rebounded by Martinez, and the Indians will have possession of the ball with 5:15 to go in the first quarter. 3-0 Hot Springs. The Indians with the ball. They're passing it up top into Hernandez at the top of the free throw line. He shoots. Missed. Loose ball. Finally picked up by Hot Springs Padilla. And actually they're going to quickly catch him with a travel, so they'll turn it right back over to the Indians. So 5:04 to go in the first quarter. 3-0 Tigers on top. Peru to inbound the ball for the Indians underneath their own basket. Swinging to the left side of the court to Kayla Martinez. GJ pops a 3-ball from the corner, way off mark there, and it's rebounded by Simpson of Hot Springs. And they'll have the possession. He's crossing the timeline. Guarded up top by Dominguez is Padilla. Padilla with the ball. And they're going to catch Padilla with the carry here, so another turnover on Hot Springs. And possession will go right back to our Cobre High Indians. So it looks like we're going to have some subs in here for the Indians. We're going to have a new group of 5. We're going to have Gabriel Cabrera, Orlando Trujillo, Eli Diaz, AJ Parra, and Zion Gutt coming into the game for Hot Springs. So whole new 5 here. 3-0, 4:49 and counting in the first quarter. We're going to have Diaz dribbling up. Hot Springs will stay in the 2-3 zone and swings it over to Cabrera. Cabrera right back to Diaz. Right back to Cabrera. Thinks about a nice inbound pass to AJ Parra, and they're going to catch him with a travel here, so he turns it right back over to Tier C. So Hot Springs will dribble up. Indians look like they'll stay in a zone, a 1-2-2 zone here. Diaz with the ball, Hot Springs with the ball. 3-ball there by Padilla from the corner, and that's good for Dominic Padilla. So a 6-0 lead for Hot Springs with 4:18 and counting. Diaz with the ball. Looks into AJ Parra, ball tipped away and stolen there by Tier C. And Hot Springs will have maintained possession. And there with the steal was Jacob Feltz. And quickly the Tigers cross the ball past half court. That's Feltz, guarded up top by Trujillo. Swinging into Padilla, guarded by Parra. Another 3-ball from the corner. And that's going to be Jonathan Flores with his second 3-ball of the game. So 9-0 Hot Springs on top. And we're going to get a timeout here by the Cobre High Indians with 3:50 to go in the first quarter. 9-0 Hot Springs on top. And we'll be right back with you guys after this timeout. So coming out of the timeout, we're going to have the same 5 for both teams. The Indians will have possession at half court. We're going to have AJ Parra inbounding the ball. And we're going to have Diaz dribbling up for the Indians. So they're going to set up the offense. Trujillo with the ball, swings right back down to Diaz. They're looking into good ball moving here by the Indians on top of the key. Diaz with the ball, he pops a 3-ball. That shot's up, off mark, rebounded by Guck. Swings it back out to Trujillo. The Indians will bring it back up top. Cabrera will reset the offense. AJ Parra with the ball. Swings it back down to Guck. Guck triple team there and right back down to AJ. AJ Parra will put up the shot. No good. Rebounded there by Ethan Flores, and Hot Springs will push up the ball. We're going to have Padilla dribbling up. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Trujillo with guarding him up tightly up top. Close to a push-off there. We swing it into number 33, and that's Jacob Feltz with his first points of the game. So 11-0, Hot Springs on top. And the Indians will be pushing it up. We're going to have Diaz, swings it over to Cabrera, quickly down to AJ Parra, and ball tipped away by Hot Springs. So they're pretty aggressive here on defense. They're in the zone defense here as Hot Springs, but they're quick with their hands, quick with their feet, poke the ball away. So the Indians are going to have to move the ball quickly here. So get on the board here. We're going to have Trujillo inbounding the ball, gets stolen there by Jacob Feltz, and Hot Springs will maintain possession. So Padilla dribbling up. The Indians look like they'll stay in the 1-2-2 zone. A good pick there by Trujillo, but Hot Springs retains possession. Swings it back into Simpson. Simpson gets the ball poked away and finally picked up there by AJ Parra, and the Indians are pushing it back up. So 2:30 and counting. We're going to have Diaz with the ball. Swings it over to Trujillo. Trujillo looks in. And they're going to catch Trujillo with the travel there, and they're going to turn it right back over to the Hot Springs Tigers. Sub into the game for the Indians will be number 31, Serge Salcido, back into the game. 2:24 in the first quarter, 11-0 Hot Springs on top. We're going to have Padilla dribbling up for the Hot Springs Tigers, guarded up top by AJ Parra. We're going to take it, pass it out to the corner to Simpson. Simpson swings it right back into Feltz. Feltz, and the Hot Springs Tigers moving the ball around the top. And they're going to get an illegal screen here. Number 4, and that looks like Jonathan Flores, and that'll be his first foul, second team foul on Hot Springs. So the Indians will have the ball with 2:08 to go in the first quarter. We're going to have Diaz dribbling up. Hot Springs will stay in their 2-3 zone. So Trujillo back to Diaz. Diaz swings it to Salcido. Salcido right back to Diaz. Diaz moving it around. Trujillo, he's going to take it to the basket. It's double team quickly out to Diaz. Diaz. And the Indians moving the ball. They're trying to get an inbound pass in there. Guck with the ball. Swings it right back out to Serge. Serge will swing it to the right side of the court to Trujillo. Trujillo goes up to the basket. And he's going to draw a foul on the play. So that's what they're going to have to do against the zone. Attack the basket. Start forcing you guys to get out of their position there and get some shots in. So the foul will be on number 34, Dylan Simpson. That'll be his first foul. Third team foul. So in for Hot Springs, it looks like we're going to have number 12, Noah Gibson, number 11, Ryan Arriba, and number 43, Fred Villagran. Indians with the ball underneath their own basket. Parra, the nice quick inbound pass to Guck. Guck's shots up and good for the Indians. First points of the ball game. So 11-2, Hot Springs on top. Nice ball movement there by the Indians. Get that nice easy bucket there for Guck. Trujillo with good defense up top. Going against Ryan Arriba. Loose ball in the play picked up by Hot Springs. Right back out to Padilla. 3 balls up there by Hot Springs, no good, and the Indians get possession. So we got Diaz dribbling up. 1:05 and counting in the first quarter. 11-3. Trujillo swings it quickly into Serge. Loose ball there picked up by Hot Springs, and but they're going to catch him. I think he was surprised that one landed right in his hand. He gets caught for the travel. So turned over right back down to our Cobre High Indians. 59 seconds to go in the first quarter. 11-2. Hot Springs on top. Indians will get the ball underneath their own basket. Just a quick update from the girls' game. Our Lady Indians are up 10-4 with 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Up in Hot Springs. Trujillo inbounding the ball for the Indians. Going to swing it into Parra. Parra back to Salcido. Salcido pops a jump shot. Big rebound there by AJ Parra. AJ puts up the shot. No good. Loose ball. Picked up there by number 14, Dominic Padilla for Hot Springs. And they'll push it up with 45 seconds and counting in the first quarter. So Padilla guarded up top tightly there by Trujillo. Looks like the Indians will be in a man-to-man defense here. He swings it over back to Gibson. Gibson right back to Padilla. Looks like they're going to set up a play to hold for this last shot in the first quarter. Padilla, the dribble. Aaron pass, tipped off for the Hot Springs Tiger. That looks like a right in there, and turnover to the Indians. So the Indians will get the ball with 23 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Hopefully they can set up a play here and get a shot before the end of the quarter here and get some points. So referee Bobby Trujillo gonna go talk to the coach here. Not sure about what, but looks like just a little bit of a mask issue here. Got to keep it on at all times. So the Indians with the ball, 20 seconds and counting. Diaz with the ball into Guck. Guck with a quick drive, puts a jump shot up and good. There for Zion Guck, 11-4. So 10 seconds and counting. Hot Springs with the ball, and they're going to catch Trujillo with a foul there. And that's Orlando Trujillo with his first team foul for the Indians. So the Indians right now down 11-4. Just got to hold up, play some good defense here to end this quarter. No fouls. And come back in the second quarter and cut into this lead of Hot Springs. So 10 seconds and counting. We're going to have Arriba with the ball. He's going to put the wild shot up. No good. Rebounded there by Guck. And that'll end the first quarter. So at the end of one, 11-4 in favor of Hot Springs. We're going to start the second quarter here in a few. We'll be right back with you guys. The ball half court. Peru to inbound, and looks like we're going to have Caleb dribbling up, setting up the offense here for the Indians to start the second quarter. Martinez dribbling up for the Indians. He's going to swing it back over to Peru. Hot Springs will stay in their 2-3 zone. Quickly swings it over to Elijah Hernandez. Hernandez back to Dominguez. Back to Hernandez. Hernandez will put up the 3 ball. No good. Rebounded there by number 4, Jonathan Flores. And he's quickly pushing it up for Hot Springs. And he's going to go straight to the basket. And he's going to draw a foul there. Looks like that's going to be on number... Let's see who the foul is on here for the Indians. That's going to be on number 34. That's going to be Elijah Hernandez. That's his first foul in the game. So Hot Springs will have possession underneath their own basket. Tigers calling out their play underneath their own basket. We're going to have Feltz with the ball. Swings it right back down to Flores. Flores quickly back into Feltz. Puts a shot up. Big rebound there by Hot Springs. And they're going to catch number 34, Dylan Simpson, with the travel. And he'll turn it right back over to the Indians. 7:29 to go. 11-4. Hot Springs on top. Peru with the ball across the timeline. Hot Springs will stay in their 2-3 zone. Quickly, nice drive there by Hernandez. Wild pass, but he maintains possession there, and Martinez with the ball. He'll bring it back out, reset everything up. Swing it to the right side to Peru, and Peru will draw the foul on number 12, Noah Gibson. And that'll be his first foul there of the game also. So the Indians will have the ball on their side of the court. And we're going to have Jesse James inbounding the ball for the Indians. Peru up top with the ball. Again, Hot Springs in their 2-3 zone, so they're going to have to move the ball around here quickly, make these guys move, attack the basket, get them out of position there. Martinez with a nice drive, shot up, no good. Loose ball in the play, picked up there by, it's going to be out of bounds. Good hustle there by both players, by Hernandez and Jacob Feltz. Possession's going to stay with our Indians here. And Peru will be inbounding the ball. Cobre has the ball underneath their own basket. Right there to Jesse Dominguez. Dominguez is going to drive to the basket. He puts the shot up, in and out. Rebounding there by Flores, and Flores quickly pushing it up court. Flores will go all the way to the basket, and he strictly does. And a big block shot there by Elijah Hernandez. And the Indians quickly pushing it up, and now they're going to catch Jesse James with the carry there. They'll turn it right back over to Hot Springs. So 11-4, Hot Springs on top, 6:39 to go here in the second quarter. Flores be dribbling up for Hot Springs. He's going to call out the play here. The Indians will stay in the man-to-man defense. Going to get a screen up top. Picks up his dribble there. Wild shot there by number 11, Arriba, and the Indians have the ball back. So Caleb Martinez with the ball, swings it back to Peru. Peru quickly into Jesse James. Jesse James will drive to the basket, shot up, but he'll draw a foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws here for the Indians. So the foul is going to be on Jacob Feltz, it looks like, and that'll be his first foul of the game. And if I have correctly, that's going to be the 5th team foul. Looks for the Hot Springs Tigers. Dominguez first free throws up and good for Jesse James. His dad said he'd been working on him with free throws at home, so it's paying off here. Second shot is good. I guess he wasn't lying about that. So Jesse's on the board, and it's 11-6. Hot Springs on top. The Indians showing some pressure up top there. Hernandez and Dominguez trying to trap. Dominguez quickly, a good steal there by Caleb Martinez. He's going to put the shot up. They're going to catch Caleb with a travel there, but good. Like the pressure there by the Indians, and it looks like they're going to stay in that. Put a full court press on here for the Indians. We're going to have Flores with the ball. He's trapped in the corner by Hernandez and Dominguez. And they're going to get a turnover here. The Indians draw a turnover here, and ball will stay here with the Indians. So good defensive pressure by the Indians right now. And Peru with the ball on the left side here, on top of the key. Hot Springs stays in their 2-3 zone. Peru with the ball. He's going to drive straight to the basket. Nice pass there to Caleb Martinez. Martinez with a 3 ball, and that's going to bounce in and out, and rebound there by Flores. Flores quickly retreating. He'll take it all the way if they don't put somebody to stop ball. Aaron pass there by Flores, and he's going to turn it right back over to the Indians. So defensively, the Indians were down 11-0 early in the first quarter. They haven't given up a .6 since, and they're actually on a 6-0 run right now. So 11-6. Hot Springs on top. Dominguez with the ball. He's going to go to the basket. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by Caleb. Caleb looking for some help, and he's going to swing it back out to Peru. Peru to Hernandez. Hernandez thinks about it. Puts it down. Takes his dribble. Swings it into Hunter Burnett. Burnett back to GJ Peru. 3 balls up. No good. Good hustle there by Caleb Martinez, and he picks up the rebound. There should be a foul there on that play. And there it is. They're going to get a foul there. Good defensive play there by Caleb there. Good hustle. Gets a rebound, draws a foul. So foul will be on number 33, Jacob Feltz, and that'll be a second foul. So the Indians will have the ball on their side of the court. 5:09 to go, 11-6 in favor of Hot Springs. Peru with the ball. Swings it back over to Dominguez. Dominguez drives to the basket. Jump shot up. No good. Rebounded there by Flores, and Flores, no, excuse me, that's going to be Marida with the ball. Ryan. Guarded up top by Peru. He's going to go all the way to the basket, and a big block shot there by Elijah Hernandez. Shows a little flex out there. Let him know not today. And TRC will maintain possession underneath their own basket. 4:43 to go, 11-6 in favor of the Indians. Some subs into the game. We're going to have Zion Guck into the game and AJ Parra. So we're going to have Ryan with the ball up top, or Rain with the ball up top. They're going to catch him with a travel here, so good defense. A lot of action up top by the Indians, forcing turnovers here. So they're slowly calling back into the leads. I like the defense they're showing, the pressure they're showing, a lot of creating turnovers here, and now he's going to put some points on the board and cut more into this lead. So Diaz with the ball, swings it over to Hernandez. Hernandez with a drive, they're going to catch him with a travel. Here he turns it right back over to Hot Springs. 4:27 to go, 11-6 in favor of Hot Springs. Again, the Indians will show some pressure. A little bit of confusion here, but they're going to stay in the man-to-man defense. Rain with the ball up top, guarded by Diaz. Setting up their offense into Simpson. Simpson at the top of the three-point line. He's going to swing it over to Feltz. Feltz guarded by Hernandez, tightly there. And almost stripped away there by Hernandez. And they're going to have Flores, the pump fake, shots up, no good. Rebounded there, up, loose ball. And it's going to stay down here with Hot Springs. Looks like it was off White there, so Hot Springs with the ball underneath their own basket. 3:58 to go in the second quarter. 11-6, Hot Springs on top. Feltz with the ball, swings it back into Rain. Rain quickly over to Flores on the right corner here, guarded tightly by Para. Good defense. Pump fake. AJ maintains. Good defense there, and good defense by the Indians forces another Hot Springs turnover. So they'll get the ball here. So defensively there, they're getting it together here. We see this put some scoring drives together right here and get some points on the board and start cutting into this lead. A little quick update from the ladies game down there in Hot Springs. Our Lady Indians look like they're on top. I'll get you a score right now. So we got Diaz with the ball into AJ Para, back down to Caleb Martinez, and they're going to catch Caleb with the travel here. It looks like the Lady Indians are on top 24-11 up there in Hot Springs. And into the game for Hot Springs, we're going to have Fred Villagran into the game for the Tigers. Flores guarded up top by AJ Para. Indians come out on a man-to-man defense here. We're going to have Feltz guarded by Hernandez. Good defense there. Guck, they're going to catch another travel here, so good defense by the Indians, forcing the turnovers here. Now we just need to protect the ball on our side of the court here and get some points on the board. I want to say, if I got this right, I don't think TRC's scored at all the second quarter yet. I think they put the 11 up in the first quarter and they haven't scored yet. So the Indians just got to start attacking that basket, making these guys guck with the drive. Quickly into Hernandez, nice pass, squid to AJ Para, nice shot, nice ball movement there by the Indians. And AJ Para gets his first points of the game, 11-8, 3 minutes and counting in the first half here. Gonna have Flores up top, guarded by Para. Feltz with the ball, is going to drive, pops a shot from the free throw line, they're going to catch him. And coach from Hot Springs called a timeout before his man could put up that shot, so that almost came back to bite him. But with 2:46 to go in the game, 11-8 in favor of Hot Springs, and the Indians slowly calling back into this lead, so we'll be right back with you after this timeout. Coming out of the timeout, looks like no changes for either team. So 2:46 to go in the second quarter, 11-8. Hot Springs on top again. If I have it correct, I don't think the Indians have given up a point in this second quarter yet. So they're playing good defense. They just need to get to scoring some points here and cut into this lead some more. They're down 3, 11-8. Hot Springs with the ball. Feltz with the ball on the right side. He's going to swing it up top to Rain. Rain guarded up top by Diaz. Good defense there by Diaz. He makes him put up a wild shot. Loose ball rebounded by Guck, and Guck quickly swings it over to Diaz, and Diaz quickly pushing for Hot Springs. He's going to swing it over to Hernandez. Hernandez pops a jump shot from the left corner, and that's good for Elijah Hernandez. And the Indians have cut the lead to 1 now. 11-10. 2:20 and counting here in the first half. AJ Para, they're going to catch him with a quick carry here for Jonathan Flores, and the Indians force another turnover. They got the ball back with 2:15 to go in the second quarter. We're going to have Caleb Martinez dribbling up for the Indians, and we'll be setting up the offense here. Hot Springs again will stay into that zone. Diaz drives to the basket. Nice jump shot from the free throw line. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Guck. Guck with a shot. And the Indians have taken their first lead of the game, 12-11, with 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Para guarding up top on Flores. Good defense there by AJ. And they're going to get another illegal screen there on Hot Springs on number 33, Jacob Feltz. So good defense there by AJ, forcing another turnover for the Indians. Sub into the game for the Indians, we're going to have GJ Peru and Orlando Trujillo, and in for Hot Springs, we're going to have number 12. That looks like Noah Gibson into the game for Hot Springs. Diaz with the ball. The Indians have regained and taken the lead, 12-11, 1:50 and counting here in the second quarter. Diaz swings it over to Para. Para quickly back to Peru. Peru to Guck at the top of the key. He's going to swing it over to AJ. AJ back to Peru. Right back to Trujillo. Trujillo from the free throw line. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Guck. AJ with the jump shot. No good. Rebounded there by number 43. Fair via ground. They're going to get a foul on the play. And that foul is going to be on Eli Diaz, it looks like. That should be his first foul of the game. So Hot Springs will have the ball. And we're going to have Rain dribbling up for Hot Springs. 1:30 to go in the second quarter. 11-12 and Indians on top. Rain guarded up top by Diaz. And he set a screen up top. He's going to take it to the basket. Quickly swings it over to Noah Gibson. They're going to catch Noah with the travel there. So the defensive presence there by the Indians, forcing these guys to think a little. And drawing turnover. So here we just need a minute 20 to go. We just need to start putting some more baskets together and slowly cut into this lead. Into the game for the Indians will be number 42, Gabriel Cabrera. And he'll come in and end on the ball for the Indians. Peru dribbling up. Hot Springs will stay in that 2-3 zone. So we just got to move the ball around, drive to the basket, make these guys move their feet. Parra, back to Cabrera. Cabrera to Trujillo. And try to swing it in. Stolen there by Noah Gibson. Hot Springs, loose ball on the court. And they're going to catch Gibson. He stood up there from the floor. That's a travel. And possession will stay with the Indians. So Bobby T, let him know, just kind of coaching him in there, what he did wrong there for next time. But Indians with the ball underneath their own basket. Peru right off the bat. And we're going to get a foul here on the play against Hot Springs. It looks like it should be on number 34 if I got that correct. And let's see what Bobby T says. 3-4 on the play. And that's Dylan Simpson with the second foul. And the Indians will go to the line. So that's GJ Peru at the line. It's going to be shooting 1-1 with 1 minute to go. Indians up 12-11. Peru's first free throw's up. No good. Rebounded by AJ Pot. AJ puts it up. Shot's no good. Poked away there by GJ. And possession's going to stay with Hot Springs now. But the Indians are going to show some pressure here. Going to have Guck on the ball here. Full ball pass intercepted right there by Peru. Back to AJ. AJ back to Guck. Guck's going to swing it back over to Trujillo. Trujillo pulls it back out. Right back up to Peru. So 45 seconds to go. Orlando puts up the shot. He's going to draw a foul. So a nice little post move there by Orlando Trujillo. Spin move, draws a foul, and he's going to go to the line and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's see who this foul's on, and it should be... and actually that's going to be on Dylan Simpson, and that's going to be his 3rd foul of the game. So Trujillo at the line, first shot is up, no good. Second shot coming up for Trujillo. In and out, big rebound there by AJ Parra. He'll pull it back right to Trujillo. Trujillo puts up the wild shot, no good. Loose ball picked up by Hot Springs. And TRC will push it back up. So they got 25 seconds and counting. Trujillo guarding up there against Flores up top. They'll stay in the man-to-man defense. Moving the ball around. We're going to have Rain with the ball. And it looks like he's going to hold for the last shot. Rain guarded by Gabriel Cabrera up top. And they're going to get Hot Springs for 3 seconds. There on number 43, Fred Villagran. So the Indians now will get possession, and they'll have a chance here to get a last second shot with 12 seconds. So hopefully we can get a bucket in here, increase their lead, heading into halftime. So GJ Peru dribbling up 10 seconds and counting. He's quickly going to attack to the left side of Cabrera. Cabrera is going to get called for a quick travel here. I'm just losing some focus here, these Indians, right now. And they're going to stay showing some pressure. 7 seconds and counting. We're going to have Rain with the ball. He crosses the half-court mark. Double teamed up top by, and good defense there by the Indians. They don't put up a shot. So heading into halftime, the score, low-scoring game, 12-11 in favor of the Indians. And then just a quick update on the halftime from the Lady Indians game. It's 34-11 Lady Indians on top in Hot Springs. So about 10 minutes at half here. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so to catch you in this second half of the game. Again, Indians up 12-11 at halftime. Thanks. Alright, so we're back here with you at Cobre High School. We're about to start the third quarter. Again, the Indians on top, 11-12. Heading into the third quarter. Again, defensively, both teams being pretty aggressive on defense. A lot of turnovers by both teams, but the Indians, again, if I have it correctly, I don't think they allowed a point in the second quarter there, so the Indians crawled back in the lead. A quick point breakdown for each team. For the Indians, for Hot Springs, we're going to have Jonathan Flores with 6 points, Dominic Padilla with 3, and Jacob Feltz with 2. For the Indians, our leading scorer is going to be Zion Guk with 6 points, Jesse Dominguez with 2, Elijah Hernandez and AJ Parra with 2 points apiece. So to start the third quarter, the Indians are going to come out with Parra, Eli Diaz, GJ Peru, Serge Salcido, and Elijah Hernandez. Hot Springs will come out with Flores, Padilla. We're going to have Ethan Flores, Jacob Feltz, and Dylan Simpson for the Tigers. So Hot Springs will start the third quarter with possession. And it's third quarter is underway here, so the Indians will come out in a man-to-man, and a quick turnover here by Hot Springs. So Bobby T's on his A game today. He's catching every little carry, travel. And the Hot Springs turns it right back over to the Indians. So 12-11 Indians are up. We're going to have Diaz dribbling up for the Indians. Hot Springs will stay in that 2-3 zone. Let's see if they made any adjustments at halftime and attack this and get some points on. Hernandez with the ball up top, swings it over to Parra. Parra back to Diaz on top of the key. He's going to take some dribbles, streaks it into Salcido. We got a jump ball. And possession arrow will stay with the Indians here. We're going to have Peru inbounding the ball for the Indians with 7:38 to go in the third quarter. The Indians setting up their play. Swings it back in down to Eli Diaz. Diaz on the left side of the court. Guarded up top by Padilla. Back to Peru. Peru is going to drive to the basket. He's going to put the shot up. No good. That should be off Hot Springs and stay down here with the Indians. So they'll get the ball again underneath their own basket, and we're going to have Peru inbounding the ball. GJ sets up the play, swings it up top to Elijah Hernandez, right back down to Parra. Parra swings it into Serge Salcido, swings it over to Peru. Peru's going to pop the 3-ball from the left corner, and that's good for GJ Peru. That's his first points of the game. And we're going to have Padilla dribbling up for Hot Springs, guarded up top by AJ Parra. Good defense there by Parra, good, still there by Serge. Finally picked up there by Parra, and the Indians have the ball again. So we're going to have GJ dribbling up. We'll be setting up the play here. Hot Springs stays into their 2-3 zone. Parra with the ball. I'd like to see Parra take a couple dribbles and attack that basket. Quickly into Serge. Serge packed it out, and AJ with the 3-ball from the corner. Good for AJ Parra. And the Indians have increased their lead 18-11, so 6 quick points for the Indians to start the third quarter. And good defensively, the Indians quick on their feet here. Pass quickly into Flores up top with the ball for Hot Springs. He's going to call out the play. The Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense. Guarded up top by Diaz. He's going to swing it right back down into their big man, number 32, Ethan Flores, and the loose ball picked up by the Indians, Elijah Hernandez, and the Indians will have possession of the ball. So 6:05 to go in the third quarter, 18-11 in favor of Cobre. Diaz with a 3-ball from the right side, up, no good. Loose ball picked up by Diaz. And he's going to swing it back up to GJ. GJ back to AJ Parra. Parra from the same corner for a 3-ball. Good for AJ Parra. His second 3-ball in a row. 21-11 Indians on top. 5:45 to go. So 9 quick points to start the quarter for the Indians. And AJ with the pokes it away. Easy layup there for AJ Parra. And a quick timeout by Hot Springs. So AJ comes out with the hot hand here. 8 quick points by AJ, and he puts the Indians up 23-11 with 5:36 and counting in the third quarter, and a timeout by Hot Springs. And we'll be right back with you. So coming out of the timeout, no changes for either team. Actually, we're going to have Jesse Dominguez in for AJ. Looks like AJ is a little bit gassed there. So Hot Springs with the ball. It's Padilla quickly dribbling up. He's going to go straight to the basket. A quick pass into the big man, number 32, Ethan Flores, and he's going to draw a foul on the play. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, but he'll go to the line and shoot a couple free throws. Let's see who the foul's on here for the Indians. And they're going to get a foul there on Jesse Dominguez. And Ethan Flores will be at the line for Hot Springs, shooting a couple free throws. First free throws up and in and out for Flores. So an update on the Lady Indians game. We got 4:20 in the third quarter. The Lady Indians are up 45-11. So a big game for our Lady Indians down in Hot Springs. Dominguez gets a rebound off the missed free throw, and he's pushing it up court. Quickly over to Peru. Peru will set it back up. Hernandez with the ball on the right side. Swung over all the way to Jesse James. Jesse James back to Hernandez. Guarded up tight by Padilla, and Peru with the ball. Peru looking for some help. He's going to dribble. Swings it over to Jesse James. Jesse James swings it to the right side, back to Hernandez. To Diaz. Peru thinks about the three ball, pulls it back down, dribbles right back down to Jesse. Jesse James with the three ball, shots up, no good. Rebounded there by Flores for Hot Springs, and he's pushing it up quickly to Padilla. Padilla with a quick shot, and good for Dominic Padilla. And it's 23-13, Indians on top. Padilla with the steal there, and he's going right back down court. He'll put up another layup and a quick basket there by Padilla. So 4 quick points by Hot Springs. So the Indians on top, 23-15. We're going to have 4:23 to go in the game. Peru up top. Hot Springs will stay in their 2-3 zone. To the left side of Dominguez, right back to Peru. Peru back into Burnett. Burnett swings it to Jesse James. He puts up a shot. Rebounded there by Simpson of Hot Springs, and Padilla quickly crossing half court for the Tigers. And he's going to go straight to the bucket. Shots up, no good. Loose ball, rebounded by Diaz. And the Indians have the ball with 4 minutes and counting in the third quarter. Diaz with the ball. Swings it over to Peru. Peru back into... Right back, turned over to Hot Springs here, and Padilla with the ball. So Diaz guarding Padilla up top. Hasn't crossed half court yet. Crosses the timeline. He's going to swing it into Simpson. Simpson with a bounce pass to Padilla. And they're going to catch, I think it's GJ there with the foul. And Padilla will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Yeah, foul is on GJ Peru. So the first free throw for Padilla coming up. We got 3:37 to go, 23-15, Indians on top. Padilla's shot is up and good. We're going to have some subs for the Indians. We're going to have Orlando Trujillo, Zan Guck, Caleb Martinez, and Gabriel Cabrera into the game. Dominguez will stay on the court for the Indians. No changes for Hot Springs. Padilla's second free throw is coming up. 3:37 and counting, 23-16, Indians on top. Second free throw's up and good for Padilla. So he's come out with the hot hand for Hot Springs in this third quarter. We're going to have Jesse James dribbling up. He swings it over to Trujillo. Trujillo right back to Dominguez. Dominguez going to drive to the basket, gets his shot blocked there by Ethan Flores. The Indians will have possession of the ball. Trujillo inbounding the ball for the Indians underneath their own basket. They're going to get the ball stolen by Padilla, but Padilla gets quickly called for a travel and turns it right back over to the Indians. So we're going to have Martinez inbounding the ball. Again, Hot Springs they've stayed in this 2-3 zone the whole game. So the Indians can attack the basket here, get some more points quickly into Guck. Guck swings it back out to Dominguez to the left side. He's going to drive to the basket, but ball poked away by Padilla, and Padilla's quickly on the fast break. Another quick bucket there for Dominic Padilla. And that's 8 quick points for Dominic Padilla of Hot Springs, and he's cut that lead down. 23-19, Indians on top. Trujillo with the ball. Attacks the basket, puts up a shot. No good, rebounded there, and quickly Padilla for Hot Springs pushing it up. Right back down to Jonathan Flores. Flores with a pump fake, shots up, and good. And the Indians will get a quick timeout, so Cobre came out with a hot start. Made a change here, and quickly Hot Springs has cut the lead to 2, so 23-21, 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Timeout called by the Indians. We'll be right back with you.
Please do it.
2:40 and counting here in the third quarter. The Indians up by 2. Parra with the ball on the right side. Swings it back up to Martinez. Martinez to Gut. Right back to AJ Parra. AJ with a pump fake. Shots up from the free throw line. No good. Loose ball in the court here. Rebounded by Diaz, and we're going to get a jump ball, and possession arrow should favor Hot Springs here. So Indians hanging on to a 2-point lead here in the third quarter with 2:23 to go. We're going to have Padilla dribbling up for Hot Springs. The Indians will stay in the man-to-man defense. So Padilla will be guarded up top by AJ Parra. And they're going to catch AJ with the reach here. That's going to be AJ's first foul on the play. Of the game, excuse me. So 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Indians up 23-21. Flores quickly inbound, and that's stolen there by Caleb, and Guck with the ball swings it back to Diaz, and the Indians quickly pushing it back up court. Diaz with the ball on the top of the three-point line, swings it over to Guck. Guck's going to drive to the basket at the free throw line, pops it back out to Diaz. Diaz at the free throw, back to AJ Parra with the 3-ball, and good for AJ Parra. And that's his third three-pointer here in the third quarter. So 26-21, Indians on top. Padilla with the 3-ball, no good. And a loose ball there goes out of bounds on tier C, so possession arrow will stay with the Indians. Back into the game for Cobre will be number 34, Elijah Hernandez. And the Indians will have the ball with 1:41 to go in the third quarter. Diaz with the ball. On top of it, he swings it over to Parra. Parra with a quick drive, pops a shot from the corner. Missed shot there, picked up by Padilla. Loose ball here. A lot of bodies on the floor. The ball's loose. Picked up finally by Guck to Hernandez. Hernandez with a 3-ball. Up, no good. And the rebound there finally by Jacob Phelps for Hot Springs. And Padilla with the ball. They're going to catch him with a carry here. Again, so the Indians playing some good defense here, making these guys think about it, creating some turnovers. So 1:18 to go in the game. 26-21, Indians on top. We're going to have Parra inbounding the ball for the Indians. And Diaz will get the ball. Hot Springs will stay in their 2-3 zone. Gut right back up top to Parra. Parra looking down. He's going to swing it over to Diaz. Diaz back to Hernandez. Hernandez to Martinez. Martinez with a pump fake. Gets the ball poked away by Padilla. And Padilla quickly in there. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by Caleb Martinez. And the Indians have possession. So under a minute to go in the third quarter. Martinez guarded by Jonathan Flores, and he swings it back up top to Diaz. Hernandez with the ball, back to AJ Parra. AJ on the left corner there. He gets the ball poked away there by Ethan Flores, quickly into Jonathan Flores. And a good defensive hustle there by the Indians. Caleb Martinez, he'll get called for the foul there, but he's going to make him earn it at the stripe here. So Caleb Martinez with his first foul in the game. He's going to send Jonathan Flores to the line and shoot 2 free throws. So got 36 seconds to go. 26-21. Indians on top. First free throw for Flores is up, in and out. Second free throw coming up. Flores' second shot is up. It spins around and in. So we got Diaz for the Indians dribbling up. Swings it over to Para. Para back to Gut. Gut can take a dribble to the free throw line. Pops it right back out to Caleb. Caleb's going to drive to the basket and he's going to draw a foul. And that's what you need to see here against his own defense. Attack that basket, make these guys move their feet. Create fouls, and it's going to send Caleb to the line. That foul right there is on Dylan Simpson, and if I got that right, that's going to be his 4th foul in the game. 4th team foul for Hot Springs here in the second half. So Martinez at the line. First free throw's up, and good for Caleb. And into the game for Hot Springs is going to be number 11. Rain will be into the game. He'll give Big Dylan Simpson a break there. And Martinez at the line to shoot his second free throw. The shot is up and good for Caleb Martinez. Union showing some pressure. They're up 28-22, and quickly they catch Padilla with a travel. So just a defensive presence here by the Indians, showing that pressure, making Hot Springs think about it, and they're creating turnovers. So we got a timeout here on the court with 21 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Indians up 28-22. Little quick update here on the Lady Indians game. The Lady Indians are up 48-19 with 6:52 to go in the fourth quarter here. So great game by them over there in Hot Springs. And here in our JV game, we're in a timeout. So we'll be right back with you guys. So the Indians will have the ball underneath their own basket. 21 seconds to go in the third quarter here. We're going to have Hernan. To Diaz. Diaz drives to the basket. Shots up, in and out. Good rebound there by Caleb Martinez. And he's going to get a jump ball, and possession will stay with the Indians. So the big boys and pulling out that rebound.
Down on the baseline.
Get paid off there by possession staying with the Indians. 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. 28-22 Indians on top. Caleb will swing it up top to Hernandez, and that's poked away by Padilla. And Padilla another fast break, and he's going to draw a foul. And that quickly they're going to catch Elijah Hernandez with a technical foul here. So Padilla will shoot 2 free throws, and then he'll probably stay at the line and shoot another couple for that technical foul. So at the line for Hot Springs will be number 14, Dominic Padilla, and he's come in with the hot hand here in the third quarter. 8 points so far here in the third quarter. At the line, shooting his first free throw. And the first shot is up and good. Padilla shooting his second of 2 free throws here. Shots up and good. And now he'll have 2 more shots for the technical foul. It's been pretty automatic here from the free throw line for Hot Springs. And third shot's up and good. And we'll have one more here for the technical foul, and then the Hot Springs will retain possession of the ball. So 4-point, looking to be a 4-point swing here for Hot Springs on the foul and technical foul there by the Indians. Fourth shot's up and good. So into the game for the Indians will be number 25, Hunter Burnett. And the Indians will have possession, Hot Springs will have possession with 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. 2-point lead for the Indians. They'll stay in a man-to-man defense here. And we're going to have Jonathan Flores inbounding the ball for Hot Springs. Bobby T is going to head over the scores table, discuss a few things. Got everything straightened out here. And Hot Springs will have the ball. 8 seconds to go. Indians up by 2 here to close out the third quarter. Flores inbounding quickly into Feltz. Feltz going to swing. Ball poked away by Burnett. Shots up there by the big man. Gets his own rebound. And that's Ethan Flores. And that'll close out the half. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, we're all tied up at 28 apiece here heading into the fourth quarter. So looks for a good finish here into this JV game, leading up to the big game between the varsity boys. So we'll be right back with you heading into the fourth quarter, all tied up at 28.
Against the Indians, Brooklyn gets it into Maritza Garcia across the timeline. Tigers go to work on the offense. They trail 51-19 with 4.5 minutes. Woods, top of the key, double teamed, and a steal by the Indians going the other direction, and an easy layup for the Indians.
So coming out of the timeout, looks like the Hot Springs Tigers will come out with number 11, Rain. We're going to have number 34, Dylan Simpson. Number 33, Jacob Feltz. Number 4, Jonathan Flores. And number 12, Noah Gibsons. For the Indians, we're going to have Caleb Martinez, Zion Gut, Hunter Burnett, GJ Peru, and AJ Parra. So start of the fourth quarter, we're all tied up at 28. Hot Springs with the ball. We're going to have Rain dribbling up, guarded here up top by Caleb Martinez. Indians going to stay in the man-to-man. Fair screen up top. Going to get a switch here on the defense. And a ball almost thrown there by Guck. And that's Feltz with the ball. He quickly inbounds it into Simpson. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by the Indians. And quickly GJ Peru. Dribble up, he'll cross the half-court line. And they'll set up the offense. So again, the Hot Springs Tigers in the 2-3 zone into Burnett. Burnett back to Peru. Peru thinks about the rebound, pulls it back out to Guck. Loose ball. Guck bounce pass to Peru. Peru with the 3-ball way off mark. Rebounded by Parra. Parra's shot up and good for AJ Parra. And the 30-28 Indians on top. So we're going to have Jonathan Flores dribbling up, guarded by AJ up top. We're going to get a screen, and we're going to get an illegal screen here on number 34, Dylan Simpson. If I have that correct, that should be his 5th foul. And he should be done for the night. So into the game for Hot Springs will be Fel Villagran. So 30-28. Indians on top. We're going to have Peru dribbling up. Hot Springs will stay in their zone defense. He's going to swing it to the left side to Parra. Parra with the 3-ball. 3 balls up. No good. Big rebound there by Caleb Martinez. And that's good for Caleb. And a 4-point lead for the Indians. They're going to show some pressure. Looking in to get it to John. Stolen there by AJ Parra. AJ Parra's shot is up and good. And they've increased their lead to 6 points here. So we're going to have Rain dribbling up. Breaks the press here. He's going all the way back. Pops a shot from the free throw line up. No good. Loose ball. And finally picked up there by Burnett. Quickly back to GJ Peru, and he's pushing it. He's going to attack the basket. Swings it back out to AJ Parra. AJ Parra with a 3-ball. Up and no good. Rebounded there by Rain, and he's pushing it up to Jonathan Flores. Flores swings it right back down into Feltz. Feltz with the shot up, no good. Rebounded by Hunter Burnett, and the Indians have possession. Coach is calling for the Indians to slow it down here, so 6:05 to go. Indians on top by 6 now, 34-28. Peru with the 3 ball from the top. Up, no good. Rebounded by Hunter Burnett. He puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Guck. Guck puts the shot up and good. And it's a 36-28 lead for the Indians. And we're going to get a push off here on number 11, Rain. And again, they turn it right back over to the Indians. So some changes in for the Indians. Jesse Dominguez, Gabriel Cabrera, Serge Salcido, and Orlando Trujillo into the game for the Indians. So it's going to be Indians ball underneath their own basket here. We're going to have Cabrera inbounding with 5:48 to go in the game. Cabrera into Trujillo. Trujillo's going to put up the jump shot from inside the free throw line. That's good for Orlando Trujillo. The Indians have increased their lead up to 10. They're going to stay showing some pressure. Jonathan Flores guarded up top by Jesse James. He breaks the press. He's going to go all the way to the basket. Nice pump fake there. Shot up by Jonathan Flores, and that's good. 36-30, Indians on top. So 5:20 and counting. Fourth quarter, Dominguez with the ball. Swinging to the right side of Cabrera. Cabrera pops a 3 ball, and that's good for Gabriel Cabrera. 41-30, Indians on top. 5:10 to go in the game. We're going to have Flores with the ball. He's going to get inside of the paint there, and loose ball picked up finally by Trujillo. Trujillo with the ball. Right back to Cabrera. Cabrera with the shot, and good for Gabriel Cabrera. So 5 quick points for Gabriel. And we got a 43-30 lead for the Indians. The Indians will stay showing some pressure. And they're going to get Jesse James for a reach in there. That's going to be his second foul. And that's going to send number 4, Jonathan Flores, into the game for a 1-and-1 here. Flores' shot is up. Big rebound there by Serge Salcido, and he swings it into Guck. Guck right down to Cabrera, and Cabrera will come back and set the Indians up on offense. 4:40 and counting in the fourth quarter. Trujillo quickly drives to the basket. They're going to get a foul on the floor on number 33, Jacob Feltz, and that'll be his 4th foul. And the Indians will have possession underneath their own basket. Into the game for Hot Springs will be number 43, Fed Villagran. We're going to have Guck inbounding the ball for the Indians. He's looking up top, swings it to Jesse James. Jesse James is going to drive to the basket, puts a shot up, and he's going to draw a foul. And Jesse James will go to the line and shoot some free throws here for the Indians. So the Indians have a 13-point lead, 43-30, 4:34 to go here in the game. So final score back in Hot Springs, our Lady Indians come out with a big win, 59-19 over the Lady Tigers of Hot Springs. It's a good day for them. We're going to have Jesse James at the line shooting free throws. First free throws up and no good. 4:34 to go. 43-30, Indians on top. In the game for the Indians will be number 40, Daniel Sandoval. And Jesse James at the line to shoot his second free throw. Shot is up and good for Jesse James. And Hot Springs with the ball. Indians have a 14-point lead with 4:27 and counting here. We're going to have Rain dribbling up, guarded by Jesse James up top. Got a loose ball on the play there, picked up by Sandoval. Sandoval will swing it over to Orlando Trujillo. Trujillo dribbling up. 4:05 to go in the game. The Indians are going to slow it down. Start moving the ball around here and see if they can close out this victory. He's going to swing it into Jesse James. Jesse James pops the shot up. No good. But we're going to get a foul here. And they're going to get Surge there with the foul and turn it back over to Hot Springs. So 3:58 to go, 44-30, Indians on top. It's going to send Fred Villagran to the line for Hot Springs. And first free throw for Fred will be up, and no good. Second shot is up and good for Villagran. And Jesse Dominguez will dribble up for the Indians. He's guarded up top by Rain. Swings it over to Trujillo. Trujillo, guarded by Flores. He'll pull it back out right back to Jesse James. Jesse James will pop the three ball in and out there, and another foul on the Indians here, and it's going to send Hot Springs back to the free throw line. We'll see who the foul is on here. That foul is going to be on number 42, Gabriel Cabrera, and that'll be his first foul of the game. And that's going to send Jonathan Flores to the line to shoot a free throw here. First free throw's up and good, and he'll get the second half of his 1-and-1 here coming up. So into the game for the Indians, we're going to have Burnett, Martinez, Parra, Eli Diaz, and GJ Peru. 3:36 to go in the game. Indians up 44-33. Second free throw by Flores, in and out. He gets his own rebound. He's going to put the three ball up, in and out. Rebounded by Rain. Rain puts up the shot, no good. Finally, rebounded there by AJ Parra, and the Indians will have the ball. We're going to have Diaz dribbling up. He crosses half court. He's going to swing it into Burnett. Burnett right by himself, puts a shot up, and good for Hunter Burnett. And that's his first points of the ball game. 46-33, Indians on top. We're going to have Rain up top, guarded by Diaz. He's going to think about the three-bound, pops it back out to Jonathan Flores. Flores dribbling in between traffic, puts a wild shot up, big rebound there by Hunter Burnett, and the Indians have the ball again. 2:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. Indians up 46-33. GJ Peru is going to slow it down here for the Indians. See if they can move the ball quickly into Eli Diaz. Eli Diaz underneath the basket, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Burnett. Ball poked away by Hot Springs, but the Indians will have possession. That's Kayla Martinez. Right back down to Burnett. Swings it back down to AJ Parra. AJ swings it back. Burnett by himself. Pops it back out. Looks like the Indians just play keep away here to close out this game. 46-33. 2:25 to go in the game. The Indians moving the ball around up top. Peru with the ball, swings it back down to Diaz. Diaz has it poked away, retains possession back to Parra. And Hot Springs, it looks like they're just going to stay. If I got this correct, Hot Springs is playing with 4 guys right now. Not quite sure what's going on here. I guess it all fouled out, I'm not sure, but they have 4 guys there on the court, so a 5-on-4 game. And Caleb with the ball, he'll be dribbling up here with 140 and counting here. So it looks like it's 5-on-4 here for the Indians. And they're just going to move the ball around. Burnett with the shot, he's going to draw a foul here. So Hunter will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws for the Indians. We've got 1:31 to go in the game, 46-33. So back into the game for the Indians will be number 40, Daniel Sandoval. First free throw for Burnett coming up. In and out. And Sandoval will be back into the game for the Indians. Burnett's second free throws in and out. And they're going to get a lane violation on number 12, Noah Gibson. So Burnett will get another shot at the free throw here. Shot up for Burnett is in and good for Hunter. And Hot Springs will dribble up. We're going to have Rain dribbling up for the Hot Springs Tigers here. Guarded up top by Martinez. He's going to swing it back down to Noah Gibson. Noah Gibson puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by GJ Peru. 1:15 and counting here. The Indians will look to slow it down. Sandoval with the ball. He's going to hold it up top. Swings it over to Caleb Martinez. He's going to swing it back down to Sandoval. Sandoval puts a 3 ball up. No good. And loose ball in the court here. Picked up by Para. Para right back out to GJ Peru. And it looks like they're just going to hold the ball here, close out this game. Sandoval with wide open, doesn't take the shot there. Daniel Sandoval with the ball. He's going to swing it back out to Burnett. And the Indians will just close this game out here. And the Indians will close out this game. Final score will be 47-33 in favor of our Indians here with our varsity game to follow. Give me a couple minutes. I'll get you some final points for to close this one out. So final score 47-33. Just a quick point breakdown for both teams. For Hot Springs, we have Jonathan Flores with 12 points, Dominic Padilla with 15 points, Ethan Flores and Jacob Feltz with 2 points apiece, and Fer Villagran with a point. For the Indians, we had Orlando Trujillo with 2 points, Caleb Martinez with 4, GJ Peru with 3, Zion Gruck with 8, Jesse Dominguez with 3, Hunter Burnett with 3, Elijah Hernandez with 2 points, Gabriel Cabrera with 5 points, and our leading scorer tonight was AJ Para with a hot hand, 17 points. So we got about 20 minutes here. Start warm-ups here for our varsity boys game. Big game for our Indians tonight, as this is for the district lead right here. So we got about under 19 minutes to go before our game time starts. We'll be back with you shortly here to give you guys a quick recap on the game up in hand here for our Indians, and we'll see you guys here in a few. All right, everybody, welcome back to Cobre High School. We're getting warm-ups here. We got under 4 minutes to go before our big show here tonight. Big game for our Cobre High Indians tonight as they play host to the visiting Hot Springs Tigers. So was looking this afternoon for some updated rankings, but didn't find any. But I know as of last week they had Cobre at 7 and Hot Springs at 4. I'm sure that's changed up a little. But again, just a big game tonight. Winner of the night will take sole possession of the district lead here. Again, the way the state tournament is going to work this year with the COVID going on is only 8 teams will go to the show. So I know that the district champs get an automatic bid. So win here for the Indians sits them up pretty here, but hopefully can come out. But after the district champs, there's going to be 3 at-large bids. So hopefully our Indians can just keep chalking up those W's and getting everything together here and coming out. So big week for our Indians here with some games getting canceled and rescheduled last week. They're going to have 4 games coming up this week. So they will actually have play tonight against Tier C. Tomorrow morning tomorrow afternoon actually they'll get on the bus, go back to Tier C and have another showdown with them there. They'll have Wednesday off, and then Thursday they'll travel to Hatch and they'll play Hatch again, and then Saturday they'll close out their regular season with a home game here against Socorro. So in Tier C, on the other hand, and talking to their coach, they're going to have 6 games in a row starting today. They'll play, Cobre here tonight. They'll play Cobre tomorrow. They play Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday against Hatch and Socorro, double headers each night. So they got 6 games coming up. So some adjustments will be made here for both teams here by their coaches and see how to keep their legs fresh, keep everybody injury free. But our Indians come in at 7-1. Hot Springs comes in at 5-1. So big implication on this game tonight for our Indians to come out ready to play and to get a W here tonight. So looks like our officials for tonight's game will be Aaron Trujillo, Bobby Trujillo, and Victor Diaz for tonight's ball game. Our scorekeeper is going to be Laverne Martinez and Mr. Springer there handling the possessions. Again, thanks for the setup here from Trey Burnett to provide this live for you guys here, and I'll give you guys a play-by-play action. My name is Les Gonzalez, so should be a big game here for both teams. Let's see how both teams come out, the adjustments that are made. Wish fans could be in here to see this game and give these young men some hype in here, man. But got the JV boys in here for both teams, so we'll see who gets a little bit louder in here. But a big game. Hope everybody's tuning in. Here's us well. Again, you can follow us on YouTube. You can go to Cobre Media and find it, or you can actually just go to the Facebook page, Cobre Consolidated Schools, and find the link there. So just a quick breakdown of lineups for both teams. For the Hot Springs Tigers, we're going to have Gabe Rojas, Cameron Zamora, Jonathan Flores, Eljan Panilli, Dominic Padilla, Veros Lukman, Nathan Salcido, Randon Gossett, Isaac Munoz, Ruben Garcia, Ethan Flores, Gavin McClintock, and Colton Montoya. So they brought a football team down today to play some basketball. And for our Cobre High Indians, we're going to have PJ Jimenez, Enrique Quinteros, Javi Garcia, Heraya Garcia, Zion Guck, Elijah Hernandez, RJ Villanueva, Isaac Gonzalez, Dino Peru, and Anthony Esqueda. So we're going to get some introductions here to get everything started here. A national anthem, and it's a big game here. District championship implications on the line here. Again, first of 4 games for our Indians. And starting lineups for both teams. For Hot Springs, we're going to have number 11, Eljan Panilli, number 15, Veros Lukman, number 20, Nathan Salcido, number 22, Randon Gossett, and number 35, Colton Montoya. For our Indians, we're going to have number 3, Enrique Quinteros, number 4, Javi Garcia, number 5, Heraya Yaya Garcia, number 20, RJ Villanueva, number 24, Dino Peru, for our Indians here. So again, we're getting introductions here. Big game here. Both teams come in undefeated in district. So again, they'll be right back in action tomorrow as we'll go to Hot Springs to play over there. So just getting intros in here, gonna get a national anthem, and we'll get this game started, man. So hopefully everybody's tuned in, seated comfortably. Shout out to the Wild Hogs listening, to the Deacon, and then up in Arenas Valley. I'm sure you got a cookout going out there watching this game, and hopefully is everybody tuned in. So we're gonna get a Pledge of Allegiance here, and then we'll get ready to play some ball. So according to Max Preps here, we pulled up here, Trey pulled up for us here. We got Cobre ranked. This is a Max Preps rankings here. We got Cobre at 4, sitting at 7-1, and Hot Springs right behind them at 5-1, and sitting in that 5 spot. So again, a big game. Some top 2 teams in the state here. Should be in for a good game, man. So no jump ball again. Hot Springs will have possession of the ball to start the game. And we're going to have Lukeman dribbling up for Hot Springs. The Indians will come out in a man-to-man defense. Lukeman's going to be guarded up top by Garcia. He swings it down to Panilli. Panilli with the 3-ball, shots up. Big rebound there by their big man, number 35, Colton Montoya. Another rebound by Hot Springs, and that's going to be Randon Gossett for the first points of the ball game. So we're going to have Javi dribbling up for the Indians. Hot Springs will come on in a man-to-man defense. We're going to have Quinteros on the right side, back to Villanueva up top. Villanueva's going to drive to the basket. Nice bounce pass into Peru. Ball stripped away by Hot Springs. And quickly, the Tigers are going to be pushing up court. And that's going to be number 20, Nathan Salcido with the ball. Back out to Panilli. Panilli pops it out back down. Bounce pass stolen there by Javi Garcia, and the Indians cross half court, pull it back out, and Javi will set it back up. He's going to go straight to the basket. He's going to put the shot up from the free throw line, and good for Javi Garcia. So we're all tied up at 2 with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lukeman dribbling up top. Indians staying in a man-to-man defense. Guarded up top by Garcia. He's going to cross him up, go straight to the basket. Nice shot there by Verril's Lukeman. And that's the first points of the ball game for Lukeman. 4-2, Hot Springs on top. Yaya dribbling up. Hot Springs will stay in a man-to-man. Villanueva with the ball. Swings it back to Quinteros. Quinteros from the free throw line. Shot up. No good. Yaya, the heads-up play there. Bouncing it off a Hot Springs defender. And possession will stay there with the Indians. 6:36 to go. 4-2 Hot Springs on top. Yaya with the ball underneath his own basket. Looks like Hot Springs will have him in a 2-3 zone. Villanueva with the ball. Shot up. No good. Rebounded there by Gossett. Right back to Lukeman, and Hot Springs pushing it up the court. He's going to set up a play. Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense. Get a pick up top. Lukeman straight to the basket. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by Peru. He clears it out right back to Javi Garcia, and the Indians are in possession of the ball with 6:15 in the first quarter. Benfield calls out the play to Javi. Going to swing it back to his brother Yaya. Tirsi in a man-to-man defense. Peru on the top of the key to the right side to Villanueva. Villanueva looking down low. Taps it back out to Garcia. Garcia will go in, attack the basket. Yaya Garcia with the 3-ball way off mark. Rebounded by Villanueva. Swings it back down to Dino Peru. Peru with a quick shot, no good. Rebounded there by big number 35, Colton Montoya, and Hot Springs pushing up the ball. We got Lukeman up top. Indians stay in a man-to-man defense. He swings it over to Salcido. Salcido right back down in low to the big man, back down to Montoya. Montoya from the free throw line. Shot off mark. Big rebound there by number 22, Brandon Gossett, and that's his 4th point of the game. 6-2 Hot Springs on top. Villanueva with the ball on the left side of the court. We're going to have to put a body on this Gossett guy. He's getting in there quick, and that Montoya kid, a pretty big boy there for Hot Springs. Villanueva with the ball, looking in to get into Quinteros. Quinteros with the ball, and they're going to get a reach-in foul there on number 11, Aljon Panilli, and that's going to be his first foul in the game, first team foul for Hot Springs. The Indians will have the ball underneath their own basket. 5:13 to go. Hot Springs on top, 6-2. Quinteros bounces it off the back of the Hot Springs defender and gets the ball in his hands. He's guarded up top there by Gossett. Quinteros swings it up top to Javi. Javi looking up top. Guarded tightly there by Salcido. Javi puts a shot up from the free throw line, in and out, no good, and he's going to turn it over there. Possession right back down to Hot Springs. So we're going to have Lukeman bringing it up. Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense. 4:53 and counting in the first quarter. 6-2 Hot Springs on top. Going to get a pick up there by Montoya. Swings it back down to Panilli. Panilli right back down. Lukeman with the ball on the left side. He's looking. We're going to get Nathan Salcido with the 3-ball way off mark, but a big rebound there by Panilli. Gets his shot blocked by Villanueva, and the Indians have possession. 4:30 to go in the first quarter. 6-2, Hot Springs on top. Got a lot of chatter on the Hot Springs sideline here. The Indians with the ball. We got Villanueva up top on the left side. Swings it to the left side of Javi Garcia with the 3-ball. Javi way off mark there. Loose ball on the floor. And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with our Indians. So 4:15 to go in the first quarter. 6-2 Hot Springs on top. We're going to have Quinteros inbounding the ball. We're going to have a quick sub for Hot Springs into the game. Will be 00 Gabe Rojas. And another sub in for our Indians. Now we'll see in the first action tonight will be number 25, Anthony Esqueda. This guy's been shooting little papers in some plastic cups over the weekend, so he'll be ready to go. We got Lukeman with the steal, and that's poked away. Good hustle there by Yaya Garcia. But Hot Springs will have possession of the ball underneath their own basket. 4:11 to go, 6-2, Hot Springs on top. Going to have another sub for the Indians into the game will be number 0, and that's PJ Jimenez. He'll give Quinteros a break. And we're going to have Salcido inbounding the ball. Again, another stop on play. And just a errant finger there by Mr. Springer. Shakes his head off, and we're back in action here. Lukeman with the ball on the left-hand side, guarded by Garcia. Backed up top to Salcido. Salcido back to Lukeman, guarded by Yaya Garcia. Gonna get a pick. He's gonna go around the pick. Picks his dribble up. Salcido with the 3-ball. No good. Rebounded by RJ Villanueva. Quickly out to PJ Jimenez, the left side of the court. He crosses the half court. Swings it back down to Garcia. Garcia back down to Javi. Anthony Esqueda with the shot. In and out. Loose ball picked up there by Nathan Salcido, and Hot Springs with the ball. So we're gonna have Lukeman dribbling up. Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense. 3:35 to go. Salcido with the ball on the left side, looking for an open man. Back to Lukeman. Lukeman takes a 3-ball, pump fake, puts a shot up, and he's going to draw a foul. And that should be on number 5, Heraya Garcia. And Lukeman will go to the line. And shoot 2 shots for Verrills Lukeman of Hot Springs. 6-2, Hot Springs on top. 3:27 to go in the first quarter. Lukeman's first free throw is up and good for Verrills Lukeman. And a sub into the game for Hot Springs will be number 33, Gavin McClintock. So it looks like Hot Springs gonna be subbing in a lot here, keeping their legs fresh. Like I said, they got 6 games starting with tonight coming up. So Lukeman's second free throw is up and good. That's his 4th point on the night. 8-2, Hot Springs on top. We're going to have Yaya dribbling up. Hot Springs looks like they're going to come out in a 1-2-2 zone. We're going to have Jimenez on the right side. Swings it back down to Villanueva. Quickly back down to Javi. Pump fake, ball poked away. Gets his own ball there. And back out to his brother Yaya. Yaya back up to RJ. Back to Garcia. So the Indians are going to have to be quick with the ball. They're quick in this zone here, looks like, from Hot Springs. Yaya with the ball, or Javi, puts up the shot, in and out. Rebounded there by Salcido, and he quickly pushes it up court. He's on the left side here. Fakes a 3-ball back out to Gossett. Gossett right back to Salcido, and he's guarded up top by PJ Jimenez. Lukeman on the right-hand corner here, back up to the top of the key to McClintock. And we're going to get an illegal screen here on the play from Hot Springs. And the whistle there by Bobby T. And turnover back down to the Indians. We'll have possession with 2:40 to go, and Hot Springs up 8-2. So the Indians are going to have to create some shots. They're coming out in this 1-2-2 zone, and they're quick to the ball, these guys. So they're going to have to start attacking the basket here, get these guys moving around. We got Yaya up top with the ball on the right side. He swings it back up to Villanueva at the top of the key. Right back down to Yaya. Quickly into Javi. Javi swings it down to RJ. RJ with the shot up, and we're going to get a charge there on RJ Villanueva. Again, Hot Springs looks quick here on the ball here. We're going to get another quick sub in here for Hot Springs. And we're going to get now, seeing his first action tonight will be number 30, and that's Ruben Garcia. So it looks like Coach Bean's gonna make a lot of changes here tonight, keep their legs fresh for Hot Springs. The Indians staying with the same 5. We're gonna have Yaya Garcia guarding Lukeman up top. Lukeman to the right side, swings it in to Rojas. Rojas right back down. Lukeman with the ball. He puts a 3-ball up, in and out. Loose ball here, and possession will go back to the Indians. So Hot Springs calling out the plays into the game. Back for the Indians will be Enrique Quinteros. So we're going to have Jimenez, Garcia, Quinteros, and Esqueda in for the Indians. 2:02 to go. Hot Springs up 8-2. We're going to have Yaya dribbling up. Man-to-man defense for Hot Spring. Esqueda with the ball on the right-hand side. He's going to swing it back into Yaya Garcia. He puts a shot up. And we're going to get a foul here on, it looks like, number 15, Verels Lukeman. So that'll send Yaya Garcia to the line. The first shot is in and out. And he'll be shooting his second free throw. 8-2, Hot Springs on top. 1:51 to go in the first quarter. Again, looks like Hot Springs have a lot of subs there, a lot of changes. They're keeping legs fresh. Yaya's second shot is no good. Rebounded there by Ruben Garcia, and Lukeman quickly pushing it up. He crosses the timeline for Hot Springs, guarded up top by Garcia. Gets a screen up top, and they're going to get an illegal screen. And Bobby T's on top of his game today. So you better get those screens, make them legal if you don't want to turn it over. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. 8-2, Hot Springs on top. Jimenez hands it off there to Yaya Garcia, and they'll set up their offense for the Indians. Right back down to Garcia. Garcia swings it, ball poked away. A lazy pass there by the Indians. And Garcia will go tack the basket, draw a foul there on number 3, Enrique Quinteros. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws for Hot Springs. So Hot Springs coming out quick to start this game. And we're going to have Ruben Garcia shooting his first of 2 free throws. And his first one hits the front of the rim and bounces out. He'll have 1 more free throw to go. Second shot. Garcia is up and good. And it's 9-2, Hot Springs on top. I'm going to have Yaya dribbling up. Hot Springs will stay in a man-to-man defense. Again, they're quick to the ball here, these Tigers. The Indians are going to have to start drawing, setting some picks here, creating some baskets. Quinteros with a nice drive to the basket. Puts a shot up, blocked. And Hot Springs, that's Lukeman with the ball. And they'll have possession. Salcido dribbling up for Hot Springs. And the Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense. Good ball movement by the Tigers. A basket block shot there by Javi Garcia. And possession will stay with Hot Springs, it looks like. 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. 9-2, Hot Springs on top. Actually, they're going to get a foul there on number 25. That's Anthony Esqueda. And that'll send number 33, Gavin McClintock, to the line to shoot a couple free throws. First shot for Gavin is up. Bounces in and out. And we're going to have another sub for Hot Springs. And that's going to be number 24, Isaac Munoz, into the game. And again, it looks like the Indians stay with the same lineup here. Second shot for McClintock is good. And another sub for Hot Springs is Aljon Pinilli. So Coach Bean's going to keep fresh legs in there. The Indians are going to ride or die with 6 or 7 guys, it looks like. 10-2. Might need to make some changes here soon. Esquela with the shot. In and out, no good. And Hot Springs will again. I'm going to get another foul on Anthony Esquela there for foul number 2. So quickly back into the game for the Indians will be number 20. RJ Villanueva back into the game. He'll give Anthony a break. Hot Springs up 10-2, 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. Indians just getting out hustled here. Quickly they're going to have to change some things up. We'll see what they come out with. We're going to have Pinilli dribbling up. Swings it into McClintock. McClintock with the ball. Right back down to Garcia. Garcia swings it back down and got a kick ball off of Hot Springs, and possession will favor our Indians. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. We're gonna have Yaya Garcia dribbling up. So Yaya dribbling back to Quinteros on the right hand, top of the key. Quickly into Javi, and we're gonna get a quick foul there on number 30, Ruben Garcia. And that'll be his second foul on the game. So we're gonna have the Indians with possession of the ball underneath their own basket. 22 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hot Springs up 10-2. Quinteros gets his 3-ball blocked there by number 30, Ruben Garcia, but the Indians will have possession of the ball. So again, Derek Bean here, Coach Bean, is making a lot of changes, keeping his legs fresh. The Indians look like they're going to roll 7 deep tonight. We'll see how that plays out for them. And Quinteros inbounds the ball quickly to PJ Jimenez. Villanueva with the 3-ball from the top of the key, in and out, rebounded there by Pinilli. And Hot Springs will push it up with 10 seconds and counting, looking for the last shot of the first quarter. Got a loose ball poked away by the Indians. Another loose ball. 1 second to go, and that's going to end the first quarter. So Hot Springs coming out aggressive here to start the first quarter. A lot of changes here by Coach Bean and the Tigers here to keep their legs fresh. They're going to have a 10-2 lead heading into the second quarter. So we'll be right back here to start the second quarter of this game. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Just a quick little scoring breakdown. Veros Lukman has 4 points for Hot Springs, and Randon Gossett has 4 points, and Ruben Garcia and Gavin McClintock with a point apiece. The lone scorer for our Indians is Javi Garcia with 2 points. So 10-2 heading into the second quarter. Again, Tirsi just looks quick to the ball. Our Indians just need to be patient with the ball, attack the basket, get these guys moving their feet, take care of the ball. Looks like their big men for Hot Springs are pretty aggressive, so we got to get our big guys in here, boxing people out. And we should be all right here. So the Indians will come out with Quinteros, Javi Garcia, RJ Villanueva, Dino Peru, and Isaac Gonzalez. The Tigers were going to come out with Pinilli, Veros Lukman, Nathan Salcido, and Randon Gossett, and Colton Montoya. Hot Springs with the ball. All right, the Indians will come out in a man-to-man defense here. We're going to have Pinilli with the ball, guarded up top by Gonzalez. Into Lukman with the ball, guarded by Yaya. Going to get a quick switch here. Shots up. Loose ball and picked up there by number 22, Randon Gossett. Loose ball on the court here. And finally stolen there by Yaya Garcia. And we got the Indians, another loose ball on the court. Pinilli with the steal there, and Lukman with the ball. Again, like I said, these Tigers are quick to the ball. A 3-ball there by number 20, Nathan Salcido. And that's a 13-2 lead for Hot Springs. So Yaya Garcia dribbling up. Swings it to the left side to RJ Villanueva. He's going to drive to the basket. He's going to put the shot up. In and out, no good. And that's going to be rebounded by Pinilli. He's quickly going to push it up. Stolen there by Enrique Quinteros. And the Indians are pushing it back up. Quinteros with the ball. On the right side there, we got Yaya Garcia. Looking for some movement here. On the ball, down to Dino Peru. Dino Peru with a big boy move down low, missed shot. Villanueva with the rebound. And we're going to get a foul here on Hot Springs. Can't get the number. We'll see who it's on, but Cobre will maintain possession of the ball underneath their own basket. The foul will be on number 34, Colton Montoya. We're going to get a change here. It's actually going to be on, number 35, excuse me, Colton Montoya, so I had that right. So Quinteros will inbound the ball for the Indians underneath their own basket. Quinteros with the ball. Right back down to Dino. Dino with the shot. He draws a foul and one for Dino Peru. So a nice little play there by the Indians, drawn up. Dino gets his first points of the game. And he'll go to the line and shoot a free throw. It looks like he does that on a nightly basis there. Just uses his body down low and draws a foul. So sub in for Hot Springs will be number 33, Gavin McClintock. And back into the game will come for the Indians will be number 4, Javi Garcia, in for Isaac Gonzalez. And Dino Peru will be at the line to shoot his and one here. Big mix-up on the scoreboard up here for... And that's good there for Dino Peru. So it's 13-5. We got Hot Springs with the ball. We're going to have McClintock back to Lukeman. Lukeman looking for the back to Pinilli. Pinilli guarded up top by Enrique Quinteros. I think they finally noticed the scoreboard's wrong, but getting that adjusted. Shots up there and by number 33, Gavin McClintock. And these Hot Spring Tigers, they hustle to the ball. They follow their own shot, getting those big boards. So it's 13-5, Hot Springs on top. We got 6:18 to go in the second quarter. Getting Mr. Springer set up there. And everything's good to go now. Quinteros inbounding the ball, and we're going to have Yaya Garcia dribbling up. So Hot Springs will stay in a man-to-man defense. Almost on there. Quinteros with the ball and gets the ball poked away. Gets his own board there. Yaya Garcia back to Villanueva. Villanueva from the left-hand side. 3 balls up and good for RJ Villanueva. 13-8. Hot Springs on top. Quinteros will be guarding. Pinilli up top. Right to the right side to Lukeman. Lukeman looking down low. He swings it back down up to Gossett. Gossett will get into Pinilli. Pinilli straight to the basket, and he's going to draw a foul there. It looks like on number 24, that should be on Dino Peru. If that's on Dino, that's going to be his first foul. And that'll send number 11, Aljon Pinilli, to the line to shoot 2 free throws. So 5:45 to go in the game, 13-8 in favor of Hot Springs. First free throw for Pinilli's up. And gets the friendly roll there. And that's Pinilli's first points of the game. Second free throw coming up for Pinilli is in and out. Rebounded there by Villanueva, and quickly the Indians are pushing up. Quinteros will cross the timeline there. He's going to swing it to the left side to Yaya Garcia. He's going to dribble up top, string it right back down to RJ. RJ up top. Picks up his dribble to Yaya. Right back down to Dino Peru. Swings it back down to Yaya Garcia. And he's guarded up top there by Lukeman. Quinteros guarded by Pinilli. He's going to make a move, gets to the free throw line behind the back, puts a shot to Garcia. Garcia with the 3 ball up and no good. Loose ball there. I saw that go off Hot Spring. That should stay here with the Indians. They look undecided. They can ask me if they want. And still no decision yet. We're going to have a sub in the game for the Indians. So that's going to be PJ Jimenez back into the game. And Hot Springs will have possession of the ball. 5:12 to go in the half here. 14-8, Indians on top. Lukeman will dribble up. The Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense. Lukeman will be guarded by Quinteros up top. He's dribbling to the right side here. He's going to get a pick. Lukeman's going to go straight to the basket, and good. Rivero's Lukeman. 16-8. Hot Springs on top. Javi Garcia dribbling up top. Hot Springs will stay in a man-to-man defense. A pick up top by Peru. Swings it back out to Jimenez. Jimenez with a 3 ball up and in and out. Rebounded there by Gossett. We're going to have a jump ball, and possession should favor Hot Springs here. So Hot Springs will have the ball with 4:43 to go in the second quarter here. Lukeman will be dribbling up. He's setting up the offense. Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense. He swings it down to Salcido. Salcido on the left-hand side, guarded by Javi. Behind the back, a couple times there. And finally, almost picked off there by Quinteros. Right back to Salcido. He's going to put the 3 ball up from the corner. Missed shot there. Almost a foul there I would have called there. 3 ball in and out. Finally rebounded there by Javi Garcia. Football pass down to Villanueva. Villanueva has the ball. He's going to pull it back out to PJ Jimenez. Right back down to Quinteros. Quinteros with the 3 ball. That's up, in and out. Rebounded there, and they're going to get a timeout there by Hot Springs with 4:05 to go in the second quarter. Hot Springs on top, 16-8, and we'll be right back with you guys after this timeout. So we're going to have to get the Indians here, going to have to get their big men down here to, those loose balls, those rebounds here, get our big men here to box some of these boys off from Tier C. They're aggressive to the ball, and they're just catching those loose balls and getting those second and third shots. 4:05 to go. Hot Springs will have the ball. We're going to have Lukeman dribbling up top, and the Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense. He's going to be guarded, met at half court there by Enrique Quinteros. Lukeman dribbles to the left side. He's going to pop the 3 ball. That's way off mark there. PJ plays a smart hand. That's a go out of bounds, and the Indians will have the ball. We're going to have a sub into the game for Hot Springs. That's going to be 00 Gabe Rojas. And Jimenez will dribble up top. Looks like they're going to be in a 1-2-2 zone here. The Hot Springs, I saw the JV run it. They run it pretty good here. Jimenez swings it quickly over to Quinteros. Quinteros with a 3 ball. That's off mark, rebounded by Lukeman. So what I'd like to see the Indians do maybe is just kind of attack the basket more and not settle for these 3 balls. Get these guys moving their feet, draw some fouls. So we got Lukeman, guarded by Quinteros, crosses him up. Swings it back down to Salcido. Salcido with a pump fake, gets inside, puts a jump shot up, and good for Nathan Salcido. 18-8. 3:10 and counting here in the first half. Garcia swings it back down to Jimenez. Jimenez is going to swing it over to Quinteros, right back down to Javi Garcia. Javi Garcia pops a 3 ball, and that's good for Javi Garcia. And we're going to get a timeout here by Cobre real quick. So with 2:59 to go, 18-11, Hot Springs on top. A 3 ball there by Javi gets the Indians closer to Hot Springs here with 18-11. We'll be right back with you guys right after this timeout. So coming out of the timeout, the Indians will come out with their same 5. We're going to have Jimenez, Quinteros, Garcia, Villanueva, and Peru. The Tigers will come out with Lukeman, Rojas, Salcido, Ruben Garcia, and the big man Gavin McClintock. Hot Springs will have the ball. 2:59 to go here in the first half. We're going to have Salcido dribbling up. Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense. Salcido to the left side, gets a pick. Get a switch there. Lukeman with the ball right back down to Ruben Garcia. They're going to give it back down to McClintock. Loose ball picked up by Quinteros, and he crosses the timeline. He's going to go all the way to the basket. Nice pass there, poked away there by number 30, Ruben Garcia, and they're going to get a charge there on, if I got this correct, it's going to be on Enrique Quinteros there. That's going to be his second foul, so Hot Springs will have the ball with 2:40 to go in the game. The score is 18-11, Hot Springs on top. We're going to have Salcido dribbling up. Swings it back to the left side to Verrills Lukeman. Lukeman with the crossover. He's going to swing it back down to Salcido. Salcido's going to reset everything up for Hot Springs. He's going to get a crossover straight to the basket. Shots up and good there for Nathan Salcido. 20-11, Hot Springs on top. Jimenez dribbles up, right back down to Villanueva. Villanueva's going to drive to the basket. Gets a ball poked away. Loose ball there. And possession will stay down here with the Indians. We're going to have a sub in for the Indian. That's going to be Yaya Garcia, going to give Enrique a break. And the sub quickly in for Hot Springs is going to be number 11, Eljon Panilli. And he'll give Rojas a break. Another sub in for Hot Springs is number 32, Ethan Flores. Let's see who else subs in. No subs no more. I think we're done there. So it's back to action here. The Indians setting up their play. Back to Yaya Garcia up top. He swings it into Peru. Peru, pops it back down to Villanueva. He had an open shot there. He would have spin around, took that jump shot. Javi with the ball. Nice pump fake. Gets a ball stolen there by Veros Lukman. Quickly down to Salcido. Salcido will put the layup up. In and out. Rebounded by Jimenez. The Indians have numbers. Javi Garcia with the ball. He's going to swing it back down to RJ. RJ from the left side pops a 3-ball up. No good. Rebounded there. Gets his own rebound, RJ. RJ's going to go to the basket. Gets a ball stolen there by Panilli. And like I said, these Hot Springs Tigers are quick to the ball. Panilli with the shot. No good. Loose ball picked up by Javi Garcia. Garcia is going to get the ball poked away by Panilli. And Lukman finally ends up with the ball. Coach Bean calling for them to settle it down, settle it down, settle it down. 1:15 to go, 20-11, Hot Springs on top. There's a lot of action right there. Both teams getting after it. Salcido with the ball, swings it back down to Panilli. Panilli back into Ethan Flores. He's getting some post moves, guarded tightly by Peru. Panilli swings it back down. Missed shot there by the big man, number 30. Ruben Garcia gets his own rebound and puts a shot up. 22-11. Hot Springs on top. Jimenez with the ball, guarded by Panilli up top. To the left side here to Villanueva. Villanueva looking for the open man. I think we needed some more movement here by everybody. I can stand up top and hold the ball up there too. So there, good drive by Garcia. There you go. Great movement. Big body there by Peru. Misses a shot and Hot Springs with the ball. So 30 seconds and counting here to go. We got Lukman with the ball. Crosses the timeline. He's going to swing it over to Salcido. Salcido's going to hold the ball and looks like they're going to hold for the final shot. Salcido straight to the basket, to the free throw line. Pops it back out to Panilli. Panilli is going to drive all the way to the basket. Big pass to their big man, and they're going to draw a foul here. And number 32, Ethan Flores, will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. So the foul there will be on number 24, Dino Peru. That's his second foul here. Again, it looks like Hot Springs are staying in that zone. I'd like to see these guys maybe attack the basket some more, take some dribbles in, move this defense around instead of just swinging it around up top. Create some shots. We got some quick guys on the court. I think the Indians could have some success attacking the basket. First shot there by Flores is in and out. 13 seconds to go, 22-11, Hot Springs on top. Second shot for Flores is good, and they've increased their lead 23-11. So 10 seconds and counting. Garcia with the ball. He's guarded up top. Javi's pulling it out, and he's gonna look like he'll take the last shot. He gets a shot block there, and that's what I'm talking about. You gotta move the ball around for these Indians. So Hot Springs comes out hot to start out this game. It looks like, a lot of subs for Coach Bean, keeping fresh legs. The Indians look like they're gonna roll 7 deep all night, so they'll have to make some big adjustments here to get back in this game. 23-11, heading into halftime. We'll be back right with you guys about 4 minutes before game time. Give you guys a quick breakdown of that first half. Indians find themselves down, need to make some adjustments at halftime. We'll see you guys in a few. All right, so we're back here with you guys at Cobre High School. We've got under 2 minutes to go before we start the third quarter. Again, Hot Springs is up 23-11. Just a quick little breakdown of points for you guys for both teams. 23 points for Hot Springs there in the first half. We got Panilli with 1 point. Veros Lukman with 6 points. Salcido leading the way with 7 points. Randon Gossett 4 points. Ruben Garcia 3 points. Ethan Flores and Gavin McClintock with a point apiece. And for our Cobre High Indians, Javi Garcia leading the way with 5 points. Villanueva with 3 and Dino Peru with 3. So just observations of what I saw the first half here. Coach Bean and the Tigers utilizing their bench. They're going to keep their legs fresh. They're quick to the ball on all angles, offensively and defensively. Making these Indians work. For the Indians here, got some scouts from the University of Arenas Valley here, and just pointing out some things here. Just can't settle for the 3 ball, man. We got to attack the basket. I think we have quick enough kids there to beat a couple players off the dribble there and get to the basket quickly for our Indians. And maybe, you know, they're rolling 7 deep, you know, try some different things. We see Hot Springs going to be quick. They're going to be aggressive to mix some things up. Got some fresh legs there on the bench that I think can help these Indians out, moving the ball around. See if they can create a mismatch somewhere. So about to start the third quarter. Indians down 23-11. Looks like the Tigers are going to come out with Nathan Salcido, Eljon Panilli, Veros Lukman, Colton Montoya, and Randon Gossett. The Indians are going to come out with Enrique Quinteros, Yaya Garcia, RJ Villanueva, Javi Garcia, and Dino Peru. So let's see if they made any adjustments here. Indians will get the ball to start the second half here. We got Garcia guarded up top by Lukman. Looks like Hot Springs will come out in a man-to-man defense. Peru with the ball on the top of the key. Quickly, ball poked away by Hot Springs. Loose ball. Peru with the ball in possession arrow's favor. Oh, they're actually going to give... We're going to get a foul here on Hot Springs, so the Indians will have possession. We're going to get a foul there on number 35, Colton Montoya. That's going to be his 3rd foul, so quickly into the game for Hot Springs will be number 33, Gavin McClintock. And Yaya Garcia will set up the offense for the Indians. Peru up top. Looking for some cutters here. Back down to RJ on the left-hand side. RJ with the ball, swings it back down to Javi. Javi's going to attack the basket, gets a shot inside the free throw line. Awful shot, picked up there by Hot Springs, and Hot Springs on the move again. Panilli quickly dribbling up top. He's going to pull it back out. Swings it back down to Salcido, and Salcido will set up the play for Hot Springs. Back down to Panilli. Panilli looking to Gossett here. Swings it up top to McClintock. Nice pass there into Gossett. Swings it right back out to McClintock. He's going to put the shot up, and good for Gavin McClintock. It's 25-11, Hot Springs on top. Yaya Garcia with the ball. Tier C will stay in a man-to-man defense. Quinteros with the ball on the right-hand side. Back down to RJ Villanueva. Villanueva's going to pick the dribble down, attack the basket, swings it right back down to Garcia. Peru with the ball. Swings it back down to RJ to the right side. Quinteros guarded by Panilli. Garcia trying to set a pick. No movement there. Back down to RJ. Garcia with the ball, guarded by Salcido. Swings it down to Peru. A handoff right back down to Garcia. Right back down and stolen there by Hot Springs. And Lukman on the run there. Loose ball there picked up by Quinteros. And the Indians now got Garcia with the ball. He's going to try all the way to the basket. Swings it back down to RJ. RJ shot up, no good. Rebounded there by Hot Springs. And we're going to have Nathan Salcido bringing up the ball for Hot Springs. 6:10 to go, 25-11. Hot Springs on top. Salcido into Lukman on the left-hand side here. Right back up top to Gossett. Gossett. Salcido. Salcido's going to pop the 3 ball. No shot contested there by the Indians. And Salcido with the 3 ball. 28-11, Hot Springs on top. You got to contest your shot. Get your hands up. We got Garcia up top with the ball. He's going to attack the basket. Swings it back down to Quinteros. Quinteros is going to pop the 3 ball. That's an in and out. Loose ball picked up by Yaya Garcia. He's going to swing it back on to RJ. RJ guarded by Lukman. Back to Quinteros up top. He's going to swing. Nice pass there into Javi Garcia. An easy shot there for Javi. 28-13. Hot Springs on top. 5:20 to go. Lukeman with the ball for Hot Springs. Walking it up court. He's going to cross the timeline. Guarded up top by Garcia. Crosses over. He's going to swing it back down to Pinelli with the 3-ball from the right corner. Rebounded there by Hot Springs. McClintock with the rebound, and Hot Springs is going to reset. The Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense. There's Lukeman setting up the play. He's going to give it back down to McClintock. McClintock gets a pass stolen there by Quinteros, and the Indians have some numbers here, 2-on-1. Yaya's going to go straight to the basket. And we're going to get a blocking foul, and that's going to send Garcia to the line to shoot a couple 3 throws. And we got a man down for Hot Springs. Looks like he's going to be okay. And that's Gavin McClintock. And he's actually going to be charged with the foul. It's his first foul in the game. It's going to send Yaya to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 20-13. Hot Springs on top. 4:49 to go in the third quarter. Garcia at the line to shoot a pair of free throws. First shot is up and good for Yaya. And some subs in for Hot Springs. We're going to have number 30, Ruben Garcia, and the big man, number 32, Ethan Flores, into the game. So Hot Springs does a lot of substitutions here. Keeps their legs fresh, and they're quick to the ball. All guys on the roster so far. So Yaya's second free throw's up and good. 28-15. Hot Springs on top. Salcido swings it down to the left side of Lukeman. Lukeman guarded up top by Garcia. Get a pick and roll there. Nice post move there by the big man. Shots up, no good. And the Indians get possession of the ball. We got Javi dribbling up. He's going to cross half court right now. And Hot Springs will stay in a man-to-man defense here. Quinteros, nice backdoor pass there to Javi Garcia there. Nice court vision by Enrique. 28-17. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. We're going to have Lukeman dribbling up top, guarded by Yaya Garcia. Spin move there by Lukeman. He's going to go straight to the basket. And we got someone gets stepped on. That looks like Quinteros there, stepped on. And we got a timeout on the court. I'm going to check on Enrique right now. A lot of hustle out here by the coaches to check on their guy. So with 4:01 to go in the third quarter, 28-17 Indians find themselves down. So Enrique is up. Looks like he's okay. He got stepped on there. And they'll take a break there into the game for the Indians. We're going to be PJ Jimenez. So we're going to have Javi and Yaya Garcia, Dino Peru, RJ Villanueva, and PJ Jimenez into the game. Hot Springs will have the ball underneath their own basket. We're going to have Pinelli inbounding the ball for Hot Springs. Swing it up top there to Salcido. Salcido will set up the offense, guarded by Javi Garcia. Pinelli with the ball, got a cutter, no go. Pinelli puts his dribble down, gets it inside, pops it back down. It's a loose ball there, picked up by Javi Garcia. And Javi will dribble up on the left-hand side. He's going to let everybody reset, back down to Dino Peru. Peru swings it over to Yaya Garcia. He's going to pump fake, go straight to the basket, shot up and good there by Yaya Garcia. 28-19, 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Lukeman dribbling up top, guarded by Yaya. Get a screen up top, got a switch. Nice ball movement there by Hot Springs and an easy bucket there by Ethan Flores. And we're going to have the Indians pushing it back up. 3:14 to go, 30-19. Garcia with the ball on the right-hand side of the three-point line. He's going to go inside the free throw line. He's going to put up a shot. He's going to draw a charge there. on Javi Garcia. Hot Springs will have the ball with 3:05 to go in the third quarter. (30-19). Lukeman with the ball, crossing half court, guarded by Garcia up top. He crosses him up, pops a 3-ball from the top of the key, in and out. Loose ball picked up by PJ Jimenez, and the Indians are pushing it back up. So Jimenez crosses half court, swings it to the left side to Javi Garcia. Javi looking for some cutters. Right back to Jimenez. Jimenez, no go there, pulls the dribble down. He's going to get inside the key. Loose ball there picked up by Yaya. Garcia setting it back up. Lukeman on Garcia is going to swing it back in to RJ. And we're going to get a charge on Yaya Garcia. Doesn't like the call, but Tier C will maintain possession. Another sub in for Hot Springs will be number 14, Dominic Padilla. And we're going to get a timeout here by Hot Springs. So with 2:29 to go in the third quarter, Hot Springs is up 30-19. We're got a timeout here called by Hot Springs, and we'll be right back with you guys. Timeout. The Indians look like they'll come out with Javi Garcia, Anthony Esqueda, PJ Jimenez, Yaya Garcia, and RJ Villanueva. The Tigers will come out with Lukeman, Dominic Padilla, Nathan Salcido, Ethan Flores, and Ruben Garcia. Hot Springs will have the ball, 2:29 to go, and Salcido will dribble up. The Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense. Lukeman on the right side. He's going to get a pick there by Ruben Garcia, and he'll pick up his dribble guarded by RJ. Right back down to Garcia. He looks for some help, and right back out to Salcido to set back up the offense. Salcido guarded up top by Garcia. He's going to drive straight to the basket, put the shot up, and good. They're actually going to get him with the charge here. So good defensive stance there by the Indians. They create the turnover. That's a first foul there on Salcido, so the Indians will have the ball. 2 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. They're down 32-19. Garcia dribbling to the right side. He's going to swing it over to Yaya Garcia. Right back down to PJ Jimenez. Jimenez is going to draw the foul there on the play. Foul's on the floor, so the Indians will maintain possession underneath their own basket. Foul will be on number 14, Dominic Padilla, and that's his first foul. And the Indians will have possession underneath their own basket. They set up a play into Javi Garcia, guarded there by number 30, Ruben Garcia. Yaya will attack the basket. He puts a wild shot up, no good. Rebounded by the big man Flores. Flores quickly up to Salcido, and he's pushing up to the left side of the court. He's going to put the ball down, right, gets the ball right back, and he's going to set up the offense. Padilla with the ball, swings it over to Salcido. Again, they'll reset. The Indians are going to stay in a man-to-man defense here. Lukeman with the ball on the right-hand side. He's going to look for a screen. Lukeman straight to the basket, puts a shot up, and good for Verrills Lukeman. And it's 32-19, Hot Springs on top. So they're just being more aggressive to the ball here. The Indians are going to need to pick it up. Garcia with a nice drive, puts a shot up and one for Javi Garcia. So a good take there by Javi. And he'll go to the line and shoot his and one here. 32-21, under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Garcia's shot is up and good. We're going to have a sub into the game for Hot Springs. Into the game will be number 22, Randon Gossett. And another sub into the game will be number 11, Eljon Panilli. So Hot Springs keeps their legs fresh. A lot of subs in and out. They maintain their pressure. Hot Springs has a 10-point lead with under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Salcido dribbling up top, guarded by Javi Garcia. Swings over there to number 11, Padilla. Padilla back down to Gossett. Gossett gets a ball stolen there by Yaya Garcia. Baseball pass down to his brother, Javi. Loose ball there, picked up. We're going to get Garcia stepping on the line. That will be a turnover there, and the Hot Springs Tiners will get possession of the ball. So some adjustments will need to be made here in the fourth quarter. They want to get back in this game for the Indians. Right now, Hot Springs with the ball, crossing half court. Panilli crosses up Garcia. He's going to go straight to the basket. Nice pass there into number 22, Randon Gossett, for a bucket. 34-22, Hot Springs on top. So Garcia on the right side here, guarded by Salcido. Swings it out to Esqueda. Esqueda with a pump fake. Right back to Javi Garcia. Garcia with the 3-ball up. No good. And ball goes out of bounds. Possession will be back with Hot Springs. With 9 seconds to go, Hot Springs on top, 34-22. Union's going to show some pressure. And that's Panilli with the ball. Goes straight to the basket, and he's going to draw a foul. The foul there will be on number 25, Anthony Esqueda. And that'll send Panilli to the line to shoot a couple free throws. Panilli's first free throw is up and good. 35-22, Hot Springs on top. Second shot for Panilli is up and good. And now Hot Springs is going to show some pressure. We got Yaya dribbling up, guarded by Panilli. Shot to end up the half is no good. So at the end of three quarters, Hot Springs is on top, 36-22. Some adjustments will need to be made. Again, Hot Springs has a motor on them. They're moving the ball. They're creating a lot of shots, moving the ball quickly. The Indians going to have to start looking elsewhere, man. They get some fresh legs in there and try to cut into this lead. So we'll see how this fourth quarter goes for the Indians. 36-22, Hot Springs on top. We'll be right back with you guys. Fourth quarter, we're going to have Quinteros, Peru, PJ Jimenez, Yaya Garcia, and now into the game, seeing his first action tonight will be number 22, Alex Ortiz. Let's see if he can create a difference here, change some things up. Hot Springs will come out with Cameron Zamora, Veros Lukman, Nathan Salcido, Ethan Flores, and Randon Gossett. Lukman guarded up top by Garcia. Right back into Gossett. Gossett at the top of the key is going to hit down to the big man. And we're going to get a foul here on the Indians. And that looks like on number 24, Dino Peru. That'll be his third foul. So Hot Springs will maintain possession underneath their own basket with 7:48 to go in the game. 36-22, Hot Springs on top. Lukman with the ball up top. Nice spin move there. Crossover there. Nice pass to the big man. We're going to get a blocking foul here. And that's going to be on Dino Peru again. So he might be forced to go to the bench. I know he likes to roll 6-7 deep, but he might have to make some changes here. Not a close game, so got to start crawling back in. So out comes Dino Peru. That's gonna be his 4th foul. The Hot Springs will maintain possession underneath their own basket. Salcido inbounding the ball. Quickly into Veros Lukman with an easy basket for Lukman. 38-22. Garcia with the ball. Garcia up top, guarded by Salcido. He's gonna go get inside the 3, puts a jump shot up. In and out, rebounded there by Salcido. And again, the Indians just getting out hustled here. Salcido's gonna clear everybody out, set up the play for Hot Springs. Right back down into Randon Gossett. Guarded by Quinteros up top. Swings it back down into the big man Flores. Flores poked away there by Quinteros. Quinteros with a steal. He's gonna push it up top for the Indians. 38-22, Hot Springs on top. Quinteros has the ball, dribble off his leg there, and possession's gonna go right back to Hot Springs. So you gotta look to making some changes here. I don't know what more else, down by 16. 6:50 to go here in the game. Lukman with the ball, 6:50 and counting. Lukman guarded by Garcia up top. Swings it back down to Gossett. Gossett with the ball, guarded by Quinteros on the top of the key. Good defense there by Quinteros. He's going to put the ball down, go straight to the basket. Shots up, big rebound there by Salcido. Easy bucket for Hot Springs. And they're running away with this game here. Got to get a timeout, reset, make some changes, do something here. Nice pass into Jimenez. Jimenez with an and one there. Nice drive there by PJ. That's what you need to do, attack the basket here. Nice drive there by Jimenez. He's going to get the and one. He'll go to the line and shoot a free throw. 40-23. Hot Springs on top. 6:20 to go in the 4th quarter. Free throw by Jimenez is up and good. 6:20 to go. 40-25. Hot Springs on top. 15-point lead. The Indians will stay in a man-to-man defense here. Lukman crossing the timeline. Taking his time, setting up the offense. He's going to get a screen here by Gossett. He goes straight to the basket, pops it back out to Cameron Zamora. Zamora pops it back out to Lukman. Left-hand corner here. He's going to dribble right back up top to the top of the key and set up the offense. Lukman crosses over. Just pass stolen there by Enrique Quinteros. Just quickly up to Alex Ortiz. Nice shot there by Alex Ortiz. And the Indians 4 quick points there. And Salcido wide open, 3 ball, nobody picked him up there. So a defensive breakdown here by the Indians lets them increase that lead, 43-27. Garcia with the ball. Jimenez swings it over to Ortiz, a loose ball on the play there. And possession right back to Hot Springs. Some subs will be 00 Gabe Rojas, number 30, Ruben Garcia, and number 11, Algen Panilli. And the Indians will get a sub in the play. We're going to have Jimenez, Garcia, Quinteros, Villanueva, and Garcia into the game here. 43-27. And Hot Springs with the ball. Get a pick, get a shot to Rojas with the ball. Thinks about it, doesn't take the shot. Puts it out to Gossett. Gossett right back to Salcido. He's dribbling up top. They're going to get a foul there on Javi Garcia. (43-27), 5:04 to go here in the game. Hot Springs with the ball. Quick drive to the basket, poked away there by Jimenez. Loose ball picked up by the Indians. And PJ quickly crosses half court. He's going to dribble up top. Thinks about it. He's going to get called for a travel here. So I don't know what more the Indians want to see here. They're going to stay with these guys here. I think these guys on the bench can do the same thing. Bring in the younger guys, man. Change it up a little. And getting rolled here at home, and no changes here for the Indians. Quickly, Panilli. Lazy defense by the Indians. Another easy bucket. And a timeout from Hot Springs to give his guys a rest. And the Indians will stay with the same. So 45-27. 4:38 to go, 45-27. Tier C running away with it. The Indians have no answer here for these guys. Lazy defense. Rolling only with 6 guys tonight, it looks like. So that's what happens when you play 6-man ball, I guess. So coming out of the timeout, Indians will stay with Quinteros, Garcia, Jimenez, and Villanueva. Tier C will come out with Ruben Garcia, Verrills Lukman, Randon Gossett, and Cobre will push up the ball here again. 4:30 and counting. Garcia with the ball. Out to RJ Villanueva, and they're going to pass the ball around up top again and get the ball poked away. Tier C with the ball. Quickly Tier C up, shot up. Tier C with another rebound, loose ball, shot up, and good there for Gabe Rojas. And the Indians are satisfied seeing this lead increased here, so we'll be with the ball. We'll see what they do. Switch it to RJ. RJ with the 3-ball up, no good. Garcia with the rebound. Shot up and good for Javi Garcia. 47-29. The Indians will show some pressure, kind of. We're going to have Salcido with the ball. Lukman dribbling. And we got 3 guys down here wide open. They're going to catch number 22, Gossett, with the travel. The Indians will get the ball. 3:38 to go, 47-29. Hot Springs on top. Jimenez with the ball. Swings it down to RJ. Poked away there. We're going to get a foul there. On number 22, that's Randon Gossett, and that'll send RJ to the line and shoot a 1-and-1 with 3:28, 47-29. Hot Springs on top. Awful game so far here for the Indians. Villanueva's first shot is up and good. And another sub in here for Tier C will be number 33, Gavin McClintock. And RJ's second free throw coming up. Big rebound there by Javi Garcia. He's going to put the pump fake, a wild shot up, no good. And rebounded there by McClintock. Loose ball on the floor here. Javi finally picks it up. That pass is stolen there by Hot Springs, and they'll maintain possession. So 3:15 and counting. Salcido with the ball. Gets the ball stolen there by Enrique. Enrique quickly over to Yaya Garcia. Yaya's right back to Quinteros. Quinteros with a shot, and good for Enrique. 47-32. Under 3 minutes to go here in the game. We got a 3-on-1 down here for Hot Springs. Lukman with the ball on the left-hand side of the court. And the Indians stay in a man-to-man defense. Hot Springs is going to slow it down, run their offense. Try to maintain this lead. Lukman with a crossover, a bounce pass stolen there by Yaya Garcia, and the Indians crossing half court. Set up their offense. 2:30 to go in the game. 47-32, Hot Springs on top. Garcia on the top of the key. He's going to go straight to the basket. Spins around. Wild shot there, picked up by Hot Springs, number 20, Salcido, and quickly Hot Springs is pushing it up court. Lukman with the ball, right back out to Salcido, and they'll slow it down with 2:10 to go in the game. Rojas with the ball, Bryce swings it back down to McClintock. McClintock into Salcido, he's looking for a cutter. Right back to the Lukman. Lukman with the 3-ball. Up, and that's going to hit the top of the backboard, rebounded by Quinteros. And down come the Indians. Quickly in down to PJ Jimenez. Jimenez will go straight to the basket. Nice shot there by Pascual Jimenez. And we're going to get a timeout here by the Indians. 1:45 to go, 47-34. Hot Springs on top. And we'll be right back with you after this timeout. So 1:45 to go here in the game. 47-34. Hot Springs on top. They're going to have possession of the ball. Indians going to show a little bit of pressure here. And Lukeman with the ball. So Hot Springs looks to just take care of the ball and end this game. Lukeman guarded by Garcia up top. Gets a pick there by Montoya. Picks up his dribble, trapped here up top. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Bean and the Hot Springs Tigers. He saw his man up trouble in top. So 1:27 to go. Hot Springs will maintain possession. Hot Springs will have possession. 1:27 to go here in the game. Lukeman with the ball. Guarded up top by Yaya Garcia. Crosses him over. He's going to go straight to the basket. Ball poked away by the Indians, and Javi Garcia with the ball, retaining possession. Ball poked away there. Hot Springs with the ball. Loose ball picked up by Lukeman. Lukeman will bring it back out, and heading into under a minute here into the game, and Hot Springs will look to take care of the ball here and close it out. Trapped here by the Garcia brothers. We're going to get another timeout by Coach Bean, and Hot Springs will maintain possession. So Indians will come out with Quinteros, Villanueva, Garcia, Jimenez, and Yaya Garcia here to close out the game in 1 minute. They're down by 13 points here in the fourth quarter. Hot Springs will have possession of the ball. We'll have Salcido dribbling up for Hot Springs. Under a minute to go. And we're going to get a hand check here on Quinteros. That'll send Salcido to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. Salcido's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw for Salcido's up and good, and 49-34, under a minute to go. Hot Springs will close this one out, and they'll take the lead in district here, and we'll be right back as Cobre will travel down to Hot Springs tomorrow to take lead of the district here. Cobre will get their first loss in district play. They're going to have to make some big adjustments in here. And the Indians will get some subs in here to close it out so it doesn't look too bad on the starters. They'll get Alex Ortiz and Isaac Gonzalez into the game to close it out. And they're going to have to do that a little bit earlier in the game, get some fresh legs in there if they want to hang with this Tier C team. Salcido shots up, no good. Got Yaya Garcia, or Javi Garcia dribbling up. Pascual Jimenez going to put it back out, back to Ortiz. Ortiz with a pump fake. We're going to get a foul. So Ortiz draws a foul there. Good take there. And Ortiz again just quickly comes in off the bench and draws the foul, gets to the line, attack the basket. That's what they got to do, but looks like they're just going to roll 7 deep for these big games here. And that's what happens. Ortiz's shot's up and good. That's his 3rd point of the game. He's only seen a couple minutes of action tonight. I'm going to get a bench warning here on the Indians. Ortiz's 2nd shot is up and good for Alex Ortiz. So he has 4 points in sparing action here for the Indians. Gonna have Lukman. Poked away there by Garcia. Garcia gets it poked away by Lukman. And loose ball picked up by the Tigers here. And 10 seconds to go in the game. And that should about do it here for the game. So final score will be 49-36. Hot Springs with a big win tonight. Just outplayed, outcoached, out-hustled here tonight. The Indians have to make some quick adjustments as they hit the road tomorrow. Right back to Hot Springs they go. Try to avoid another loss. So hopefully they think some adjustments here for the Indians, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night. So thanks for joining us. Thanks again to Trey for the nice video setup. And we'll see you guys here for our next home game. Good.